Greetings and welcome to the 1-6 Scale Man proudly presents, you know what it is, Say What Wednesday. So happy to be here. Blessed evening. Again, anybody out there who is, celebrating the Ramadan, peace be with you as always. Shalom. It's been definitely a great awakening. But I'm telling you, when you're fasting, food just tastes like God to you once you eat it. So that's how basically it was for me. Again, it's just like it's savory. Everything is savory. You can taste everything down to the end. But I guess it's the way it's supposed to be. But enrichment at the same time. So everybody out there, make sure you are taking care of yourselves. I guess, and this is basically the month of prayer, month of new beginnings. So everybody out there celebrating Ramadan, peace be with you. So definitely, it's going to be a great event. We got a lot to talk about this evening. I got my bros with me now. Jay, you know what it is. Brother Cousin's going to be here a little bit later, waiting on Calvin to come through, but he'll be here a little bit. So, but I still got my guys with me. Two of my guys here with me. I got none other than second brother and my man Killer Cam is in the building. What's going on with y'all, man? How y'all doing?
What's going on, man? Good, bro.
Doing good, man. Just getting over this COVID-19.
Oh, it's still killing you, bro?
Man, last week was rough, man. Last week was rough. And even now, I had to travel and everything, and sitting up there, had to wrap myself all up. And this is actually the first day I have a normal voice without no
it's crazy.
Crack and all that stuff going on. So
So it's like you had it. Justin just got off of it because he had it for a minute. He's still having like the after effects of COVID. I was talking to him last week. There's a lot of people that are dealing with it, bro. And I think, you know what I think it is too, bro? It's the change in dynamics, the weather changing and everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So that's definitely what's going on right now. So
it's crazy, man. Because I've been ducking and dodging. I ducked and dodging for a good 3 years. And Lil Macho came home and he wasn't, the school called and had to go get him and he wasn't feeling well. And then next thing you know, a couple of days, like, okay, something's weird, test negative. Next thing you know, boom.
Yeah.
Got it.
It's crazy. It's so crazy how it works too.
I think I dodged the bullet a few times, bro, but I think I had it the first time. The first go around is when I had it. Because me and Toya, we went to the Philadelphia Fashion Week. And so we went there, and I think it was in February because March is when they shut everything down.
Right.
Like that's when they shut everything down. So when we went there, it's like I remember coming back, I was real sick. I was sick for like almost 3 weeks. You know what I mean? So I think it was the COVID that settled in. But again, we were dealing at that time, no vaccines, nobody knew what to do, this, that, and the third. So, but the thing is, after that, I haven't been sick since, not on that level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've been pretty good. I've gotten, my vaccine. I got all 3, and then I got the boosters, stuff like that. So I'm good.
Yeah.
I've been straight since then, man. Knock on wood, though. I'm trying to basically make sure I preserve myself before we head out next week to London. So fingers crossed everything goes well and I don't get sick. But I've been feeling good. I've been well though. So
that's good, man. That's good. Because second brother, are you here in the DMV or?
Yeah.
Okay, so you've heard about this whole like barricade thing with this girl off Route 1, right?
What?
Man, that's some crazy.
Crazy.
I'm down here,
what?
But I'm reading about it. So you shutting down the whole.
Yeah.
Highway?
So Leo, I'll make the story short. So come to find out, this girl got accused. She's on probation already. I guess she's from the Maryland area. And what happened was the girl that she's been with for the past couple of days, her family accused her of kidnapping her, right? This is totally different than collecting, obviously. But so what happened is she went to like a popular, I guess, highway, you can call it. It's kind of like more like an intersection that kind of goes through different like stores, dealerships and areas. And the police were coming after her. So she's been barricaded in this car with a firearm, just like saying, hey, I'm not going to jail. Like either this is it or y'all gonna have to like figure out what's going on or whatever. Like so I can be unconvicted and stuff. But she's been in there 48 hours so far. Crazy.
So she's still there right now.
Still in the car right now. And it's maybe like 10 minutes away from where I live right now. But like it's wildest situation going on. Me and my wife was like tuning into it the whole time.
And she doesn't want to go to jail.
Doesn't go, she's on probation, doesn't want to go to jail. So she's like, look at the camera tapes and just to show that like I didn't kidnap her. We were there together and stuff. Because she doesn't feel like the police are really going to look into it. She feels like they're just going to be like, all right, get out the car. You gone. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, kind of made the situation a little worse. You know what I'm saying? By doing the whole thing instead of trusting the system. But it could go either way. You know, you never know. So,
bro, it's like OJ when he was in the Bronco run.
It's literally that's literally what it's like right now. Like people are like outside on TikTok filming it and everything. It's wild. It's wild.
For real.
Crazy. But other than that, yeah, everything's good on my side.
I like how you just went into that. Like, after telling us this story, bro, you just go into besides that, everything is cool. It's a little crazy.
Are y'all getting the so-called smell, the weird smells supposed to be traveling up in the states? Supposed to be burning smells or whatever.
Oh, you talking about the Ohio for the Ohio thing, I guess?
No, they were sitting there talking about some brush fire in North Carolina and everybody from Virginia all the way up to burning.
Nah, I definitely didn't get that.
Insane.
Okay.
That sounds
all right. Well, I'm down here in Florida, so I'm not even tripping.
No, you're in Florida, so you
okay.
straight. See, Cal, we get a chance to get away from now. Cal, let me ask you a quick question, bro. Because I was watching the news, man. And they are talking about like blizzard-like weather in some parts of California right now, bro. Is that true?
I don't know, but I wouldn't say blizzard. I mean, it doesn't rain like that. Like it's been raining like a month and a half straight almost. It feels like little breaks here and there, but for the most part. Now there was a tornado in Montebello a few days ago. We don't get no damn tornadoes out here. That's Oklahoma area and stuff. That's Midwest. We don't get that out here.
Climate change is getting crazy.
Damn.
That part is crazy to have seen that.
Damn. See, Tony lied, bro. They said it doesn't rain in Southern California, man.
That's true. They did say that. They lied.
Bullshit.
It doesn't rain.
That was in the what year was that?
That was 90s.
That was the 90s.
Climate change real. See, that's how you know it's like.
But I will tell you this. So most of the water reservoirs, the runoffs have been dry for years. And damn near every highway I hit when I'm going over one ramp to another, from one highway to another, they are flowing.
That's crazy.
I'm not talking about like little puddles here and there. It's like little rivers flowing all throughout Southern California right now. So we got plenty of water.
That's crazy because like I guess like a couple years ago, you guys were going through a serious drought, right? And you guys were like pulling water from Colorado, like Colorado Springs, to be able to get water. And it was like, is it still like a fine for you to water your grass or not anymore? Like, because I know like some parts of California, if you water your grass
in some areas, I have heard that being a thing. A lot of people either just do rocks and dirt or
that's true.
Or like that fake grass. A lot of people have turned to that now.
I think,
but I've heard that in some cities they do.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
You know why y'all experiencing that over there, bro? I'm gonna tell you why. It's because the M1 Starfighter is about to drop, and Mario's afraid that he's gonna have to shave his beard, so he's rain dancing around his crib right now.
Probably.
He's calling upon the gods to say, "Look, please do not let that thing come out." So that's why it's raining. So blame that on Mario.
I haven't had a race in the game, but or a dog in the race, but after this last episode, I was like, "Yo, that thing looks kind of dope."
I told you, bro.
I was like, I told you, bro.
I told you, bro.
You know, I thought about something, man. So you doing Ramadan right now, right?
Yes.
And I believe, and you still been working out through the whole entire time?
Yes. Yeah.
Bro, I know it's got to be crucial on you because I think about like, so Kyrie Irving is also celebrating Ramadan or observing Ramadan right now, but he's playing NBA games.
Yeah.
Like, I can only imagine like the toll it takes on your body, honestly.
Well, yeah. See, the thing is, it's like, like when they say if you're packing to go somewhere,
right?
Whatever you have in your suitcase, take half of that out. If you're traveling overseas. So I would actually say that's the same thing for Ramadan. When you go to the gym, it's like you got to do less than what you normally would do. Because if you go too hard, now mind you don't have the energy to follow up. We're talking about, eating. We eat like around 5 in the morning. That's like 5, right, babe? Huh? Yeah. So we eat like 5 a.m, and pray. And then after that, like we'll either go to sleep. Now this morning I didn't. I stayed up and watched The Mandalorian like 2 times. Because I wanted to get a head start on Katie before Jay got in. So I was like, you know what?
Damn it.
You know what I mean? So
I keep telling you, I think I might have to jump between y'all on that one. I can't work these days. y'all might have another fight on your hands.
So watch that, and then the rest of the day, I go to the gym. The only thing that's bad that I do that I shouldn't do is I do like between 5 to 10 minutes in the sauna, or sometimes 15 minutes in the sauna. And you're releasing a lot of fluid, you know what I mean? So that's crazy. But I just kind of pace myself. But it's been crazy, but I've been all right, man. I've been all right so far. Every so good, and it's definitely needed. It's definitely needed. But I'm gonna tell you, food has never tasted so good. Like food, it's like God knocked on my door and said, "Eat." Like literally, that's how good the food tastes when you're fasting during the Ramadan, bro. So like. But yeah, it's again, whoever's doing it, like I said, you just got to really pace yourself, especially when you're working out. I'm thinking that Kyrie, he probably broke fast around like 7:30ish. Sometimes a minute, or the days are longer depending. So you got to kind of watch it. So yeah, it's crazy, but it's all good. Anyway, we got Jay in the building. What's going on with you, brother?
What's up? What's up, brothers? What's up? This is the panel right.
I came when I was like second brother. Okay.
Hey, second brother.
What's up, panel?
Second brother.
What's up, man?
Jay's hair is looking a little bit glossy, bro. Do you think it took him this time because he had that TCB, bro? He was like,
no, man, that's Quaker State 1030.
You called it right off the
break. Bro, you said the brand's government name, bro. The whole thing, bro. Damn.
Heavyweight.
Anyway,
it's just juices and berries. That's it.
This juices and berries. we can ramble on all night, but we're gonna actually. I'm gonna start with something before I get to the chat. Because speaking of Katie, before we get to the chat, I wanted to show y'all something. Now, I'm going to continue to promote this girl because she's phenomenal.
Yes.
Her work, Tina's work, is phenomenal. If y'all don't know who I'm talking about, you got to basically look at her work. She is simply amazing with what she does in her pieces. If you want to get work done from her, reach out to her. And she will, I don't know how much she's taking commissions right now, but I know that she's doing her thing. She does her thing. But I want to show y'all this piece. This is what Tina has done.
Damn.
This is the rooted hair bow that she has done.
That's crazy.
Crazy. It looks that damn good. So I sent her, like, she got my head sculpt. I sent it off like a week ago. So she got it. So it's gonna take a minute because I think there was like 8 people, but I said look time because I'm gonna be over in London anyway. So take your time. But this is her work. This is what she does. Now, everybody was clowning the mop top that the other figure basically had. This right here, Hot Toys needs to look at Tina and say, yo, we need to work with you because this is incredible. Like down to a T, like it doesn't look, the hair looks like it just fits the figure. This is probably some of the best rooted hair I've seen in a long time.
That's like InArt quality right there. Maybe well, I can't say because I don't have the Joker in hand yet, but that's like InArt quality right there. That just takes that figure up to a 10. To a 10 to 11. You forget about the the single joints and all that other shit when you see this head sculpt, and how she did the rooted hair on that is phenomenal. That's just that's amazing.
She killed it. Killed it. Charlie the Unicorn said 11 out of 10. Yeah, she did. Totally brings the sculpt to life. Yes, she does. Tina the Cruz, you can find her on Facebook. Again, she has, if you look at her work, she does not only just this, but she's done a couple of different pieces and solid pieces. Like she is phenomenal. I cannot wait. Every time I see something pop up, so I send her a message. I'm like, yo, this is phenomenal. She just laughs. She's like, yo, thank you so much. But yeah, she killed it. She definitely killed it with this piece. So just had to show that and give her a shout out because she's definitely doing some good work. Before we actually go forward, let me address the chat real quick and see what we got in here. We got Toe Bar Uncle Keith in here.
Hey.
Definitely. We got the who could have won the Royal Rumble, Philip the Fool, in the building. We got El Profesoro, who said he'll be in here in a little bit. We got Art No Toys is in here. David Lynchen is actually in the building. Mike Fiella, Larry Walker. We got my lady Latoya T is in the building. We got 12-inch Moose Stream in the building with us. Who else do we have here? Loco Lou is in the building. Like I said, Charlie the Unicorn is always. Ash Chase. We got William Owens. We got Loco. We got Ren's Talent. Tino. That is Ren Talent. Eno. It's not Ren Talentino. It's Ren Talent. Eno. I mean, the boy can paint his ass off. Like literally can paint his ass off. He's a brilliant artist. We got Thule in the building. What's up, Thule? How you doing, bro? We got, let me see who else is in here. Peyton 23. We got Blitz 0065. We got FBJ in the building. Thank you for being here. We got Doc Smizzle in the building. We got, let me see here, who else is here with us? Malachi Mabane, my bro. Smooth Malachi is in the building. Thank you for being here, man. Or Malika Mabane. I keep saying Malachi, but it's Malika Mabane. Larry Walker's in here with us as well. Who else do we got? Ed R is in here with us. Who else? We got Aaron Collects. We got Sun Guko in the building. Thank you for being here as always. David Lynchen. Man, we got everybody that's pounding on in here. Everybody is coming on here. Blitz 0065. Who else did we got that I probably didn't say and mention? Mr. Mom Collects is in here. Thank you for being here, brother. Yeah, we got quite a few people stomping in here like big dogs, and I'm so glad to see y'all in here. So we got a lot to actually get over, and we're going to talk about that in just a second. Now, it's a couple of things that we got that dropped this week. Again, we're going to talk about some things that people want to see. We're going to talk about some things that maybe people are like, nah, I'm not really into. So, panel's always going to be subjective. But again, we did get some things. We got 2 figures so far that were released this week. And then we got one that was revealed that, I'm like, okay, well, it's cool. It's cool, but it's not like we haven't actually seen these figures already, but it's cool. We got them, we can roll with them. One was the Silver Centurion that we actually got released, and we talked about this, and we were like, yo, when were they going to do it? And they finally released it this week. But the other figure that we actually got that was released this week is the Clone Trooper Jesse. Now, I'm gonna start with you on this one first, Jay. Did you have any interest on the Clone Trooper Jesse, bro?
No, I didn't. I'm just gonna be honest. I really didn't. It looks cool, but I'm kind of troopered out at the moment right now. It's like we had so many of them, and when I look at it, and I know Jesse, I know his story. I get it. I get it. I understand the appeal. Totally understand the appeal. But when I look at it, unfortunately, I see a whole bunch of reused parts. And I get it. He's a clone. But I look at it, I see a whole bunch of reused parts, and it's just not for me. It's not for me. It's just not for me. Not for my collection. I lean more towards the OT stuff. I do have a little bit of Clone Wars representation in my collection. And we'll be getting more pieces, but I have to cherry pick those pieces because the Clone Wars right now, that line is deep. It's its own. It's just like Mando right now, or maybe even more deeper than a Mando line, because it's just so much to that line. And with regular Star Wars and Mando, and then a little bit of clones, it's just like my collection is going to be. If I keep going the way I'm going, my collection would just be invaded with just clones. So, which, that would also look awesome. But for me, and the way I collect, it's just not for me. But I'm happy for everybody that's getting it. I think it looks. I think with that being said, I do think it looks cool. Definitely looks cool. Looks great. But like I said, when I see it, I see a whole bunch of reused parts. I see a lot of the pauldrons from Rex. I see all that stuff. It is a little bit different in certain areas, but for me, it's just doesn't fit my collection. So I wasn't too excited about it.
All right, well, second brother, what do you think about
what do you think?
All right, welcome back to Say What on Cam's Collection. And
There
he is.
Hey, look.
Let me bring Mario in here too, man. My computer, I had to change real quick.
What
What's up, fellas? We're all experiencing technical difficulty tonight, right? Some of us are. So, but anyway, as we were talking and as we were having a conversation, I'm booting up my other computer back up in a minute. It just takes a minute. But Mario, so glad to have you here as well. I'm gonna go to you next. As we are talking about Clone Trooper Jesse, known as what? ARC Trooper Jesse. Get it twisted. Should have named and they didn't do it. So they kind of missed out on that opportunity, but it is what it is. But this is one that I know you're definitely going to pick up, correct?
Oh, no doubt, man. I mean, the ARC Troopers, they're not just any clone, Jay. These are the specialists, bro. These are the advanced recon clones. So myself, Jesse, Fives, and Echo, they're a must, dude. And if any more come, I am all for it, bro. I mean, not just in the 501st per se, but there were some other divisions, I think, that had a couple of ARC Troopers. I just love those designs, man. I think those were the first time we saw like the Phase 2 helmet. I think was first implemented in the ARC Troopers. But yeah, I think the Hot Toys version came out great, in my opinion. Yeah, reused parts. I mean, not necessarily all of it, man. The shin guards, are a little bit different.
Just a little bit.
You got dual pauldrons instead of one, on that one side. But yeah, I see what you're talking about too with the ammo patch. But I mean, look at that big old Republic tattoo on the head, and also the insignia on the helmet too, man. That pops, man. So I love that design, and these are some of the markings that are really distinctive to these characters too, man. So if you have a hard time telling some of them apart, you can just look at these markings and say, okay, that's Jesse. Oh, that's Fives. That's Echo. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, it's a beautiful figure, man, and this is definitely coming home to the collection.
Yeah, bro. Definitely a beautiful piece. And again, we talked about this a little bit, briefly yesterday on Mafia's channel. I just love the head sculpt. The head sculpt is incredible. The tattoo emblem, the 501st emblem on the head itself, I think is decent. But again, we know with these clones, all things subjective. It's not going to be for each and every person. Not everybody's going to connect to it. You know what I mean? So I get it. I look at it like this, and this is why I didn't pre-order the figure, because I was like, you know what, it wasn't something that I necessarily needed to have. I needed to pre-order because I knew it was still going to be there. You know what I mean? So why not just kind of wait it out and I get a chance to kind of get it once it's released. Cam, I know like this isn't something that you would collect, but what do you think about the overall figure?
Just to reiterate, I guess what Brother Cousins really said. I mean, it definitely is a lot of reused parts. I see that as well. But in a sense, for Star Wars and what Clone Wars is in its own, it's different. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just the head sculpt alone, as well as just the outfit and the accessories that he comes with. If you're really into Clone Wars and this is something that you feel like needs to complete your collection, then I think this is a cool piece to actually get. I mean, he's very similar in many ways, but he's very different in a lot of other ways too. So for me, it's definitely going to be a pass 100%. But to all those Clone Wars fanatics out there, this seems like something you should definitely have on your shelf, I think.
Yeah, definitely. It's definitely a good piece to have, if you want it, if you're a clone collector. And again, anybody who's following the Bad Batch right now, like these Mario,
I'm behind, man. I'm behind the last 2 episodes, man. I gotta catch up,
bro.
Bro,
really? Really, second brother, really?
Yeah.
Don't give me hype. Don't give me hype, bro. I'm
Yeah.
gonna mess around, turn this off,
bro.
and watch it right
I would
now.
say
Bro.
this. Look, I would say this. I've been sleeping on that line.
Yeah.
I've been like, okay, am I going to jump in on that line?
Yep.
After me watching it today,
Yep.
all 5 got ordered.
Yep.
Really? Wow. All right.
Bro,
All right.
They picked up the last few episodes, bro. Bro, the last 4 episodes alone have been incredible, bro. And the thing is, I'll put it to you like this, and this is just going to sound crazy. The narrative and the story for the last episodes literally have been slightly better than The Mandalorian.
Kid, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Really?
Bad
Really?
Batch?
Really?
We're talking about Bad Batch season 2, not season 1.
Season 2.
And Mandalorian season 3.
Season 2.
And you're looking at all
Slightly.
the arcs are interconnecting with one another.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, bro. And because the thing is,
Okay.
after what, put it this way, without giving anything away, after what happened today, it hit people in the feels. It really did. And it is going to change the way you look at a couple things. You're going to be like, oh, shit. But yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing. It was amazing. So you definitely got to watch
I would
it, bro.
say,
Yep.
ordering one of those figures, I swear a whole bunch of people was trying to order that one figure because it took me 15 minutes to get through their site to get it
out
on.
of here, really?
Wow.
That's crazy.
Damn it, man. You're going to make me. All right. Y'all trying to get me to spend my damn money tonight.
It's like that. And I wouldn't lie to you, bro. It's really like
No, I
that.
got you. Yeah, okay.
It's really like that. So
Yeah.
again, and yeah, it really touches it because what this show is doing is it shows you, it gives you such a deeper look and respect for the clones and what they're going through in their journey. So these last episodes, bro, yeah, and the revelation with and you just got to watch it, bro. You just got to watch it.
All right.
It's gonna be dope. But yeah. So Cal, what you think about this ARC Trooper, bro? Is it something now? I know it. It's probably gonna be a pass for you. But what you think?
I'm Team Cam. You already know. I haven't seen one Bad Batch episode. I still need to see the Clone Wars. So maybe when we start talking about Iron Man.
Can't.
If this lit up, dude, you'd be all over it, man. Tell me I'm wrong.
Possibly.
Can't be fucking it up for everybody, man.
Sorry, guys. My bad.
Hey, he good with me.
Can't
My boy good with me.
Sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Just be
Saving
fucking
some
it up
money.
for everybody.
My bad.
You know
My
what I
bad.
mean?
My bad.
No, but my second brother, what you think? Is this something you gonna get your
He
hands
coming
on, bro?
home. He coming home.
Yeah.
And I got the original Echo and 5, so he coming home.
You do?
And he does. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm not jealous.
He said he coming home. That's what I'm talking about, bro. You got to bring him home, bro. You got to bring him home because it's definitely like a great piece. Again, it wasn't something that I pre-ordered, but I do plan on getting this. So it's just a no-brainer. I will actually have it. So, but then again, anyway, everybody out there, let me know what you think. Like if you're going to get your hands on this piece, again, we probably won't see it through Sideshow for like maybe another month and a half, depending. But
I thought I heard they're actually getting ready to ship soon from Sideshow.
Oh, really?
It
might be like
I might be mistaken, but I thought I saw some posts about people getting their shipping notices.
So it might be people that they got like that very small batch, that first batch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then once they release that, it's still going to be on pre-order for a minute because they're
Yeah,
doing that with
yeah.
a lot of figures.
Yeah, unless they're taking everybody's money, holding on for a month before they ship it.
Right,
like
because they've been
last
doing
time.
that for
Yeah.
some time. So
Mhm.
I don't think that who it hit the most was Jay. So we know Jay, you got hit when that Loki drop.
Mhm.
Yeah, they got me with that. They got me with that shit. But what I will say, they've gotten better over the last 6 months. But I do know certain figures they're still kind of slow on. Like they're definitely still like I'm still stalking the 1984, the new 1984 Wonder Woman. They haven't got that yet. That's still on pre-order.
What? Really?
Yeah. I've been waiting.
I wonder what happened, man. I mean, they were on momentum for a minute, getting like damn near same day releases, but
exactly.
I just got my Sam Wilson today.
Yep.
All right.
Literally just came to the house today.
Yep.
And that was a day one pre-order.
Wow.
You just got it?
Just got it today.
Yep.
Okay. Well, see, I don't know. They're a bit slow on the draw when it comes to certain things, man. But I mean, again, it's like certain things are like the first batch. So it is what it is. What's you on over there? What's you sneaking doing? Here you are. Anyway. But she down here sneaking, man. Like sneaky, man, sneaking.
She's probably eating something, man. Don't want you to see it.
Nah, bro. She was eating. She was eating. As soon as she got home, and when it was time to break fast, the plates were ready. She was ready to go. Say the prayer. Let's get it over with. And yeah, straight up. That's the way it was, man. So she was ready. Well, another figure that was released that we kind of knew. Well, I didn't necessarily know it was going to be released this week. And actually, I forgot about it. Of course,
I think everybody did.
Oh God!
Of course, Silver Centurion. Cam, I'm gonna start with you first. Resident Super Marvel fan is itself among a lot of us. Are you gonna get your hands on this, bro?
Nah. Because if I do like this, it look like the Mark V that was released too. It's like. I mean, it's cool. I think it's definitely something different, something innovative as far as if you're really into that whole suit up, type action motion that you can have in your DTOS or in your case or display. But for me, it just the poses. There's only so much limitation to this figure as far as dynamic poses it can do. I think Iron Man figures are already limited as far as how much mobility they can have, and then this is just to the extreme. I just feel like arms side to side and up and down as much as like that. That's about it. That's all as best as it's gonna get right there. I think it is cool. It has allowed the regular version of the Silver Centurion to actually go down in price, which is good for a lot of people if you want to add that to your collection because this one is out now. But no, it's just not my cup of tea, man. Like I just feel like no. It's not. Wow. No, I just don't like it. Like it just,
bro. You're a
not saying that somebody else might not like it though. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people been like, oh man, I'm waiting for that Silver Centurion suit up. Congratulations.
Hey, a lot of people can get their hands on it now if they're excited about it. They'll be able to get their hands on it. They'll love it. And I guess that's what it's all about. Me myself, it's a pass because. Again, with everybody, and Jay, you probably know with the Mark V suit up, I just don't trust pieces like this. I don't. You know what I mean? It's, but it looks, here's the thing. I am not going to take away from the ingenuity because I think this is what LED USB, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So it definitely would look good. That, again, suspensions of any and all batteries works for me because I fucking hate them. But again, it looks good aesthetically. But just have it in my collection. I don't know. What about you, Jay? You gonna get this, bro?
Oh man, this is a hard pass for me. I really wasn't even into this. I saw it this morning, and I'm sorry, everybody. I was going to put up a video for it, but then I was just like, I really don't have much to say. I don't. But I will say this: it looks nice. It looks nice, but it's just not for me. I think this is, and this is, look, and I get it. I have the Mark V suit up, but the appeal for that one was the fact that you get that sweet Tony racing suit. It's kind of modular. Yes, the pieces are a little flimsy. You got to be very careful with it, but you can change up the look with it. You can have it with the race suit. You can have it without. You can have it with. You can have it with the race suit. You can have it with the armor, without the armor. It's different things you can do with it. This to me just looks like a statue in a way. It's almost like it's.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing wrong. I forgot who was on the panel. I forgot I had this guy right here.
You're surrounded. Hey, there's two of us here, man. There's two of us here, man.
I'm in the.
You're boxed in, bro.
But you bounced around over here. But no. It's no. What I guess what I'm trying to say is, it just for an Iron Man figure, it just seems a little. We don't really. It's not needed for me. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that like it, and this would be great. But it does. I love the way it's engineered. I love like the lighting effects to it, and that is USB. I think that's going to be a real cool effect. But for me, in my Iron Man collection, I don't need it. I really don't. I'd rather go back and chase the original, honestly, because that's a great figure. And you know, with this one coming out, and like Ken was saying, that brings the price on that down. So I'd rather go back, even though I believe that was one of the last of the plastic ones. I'd rather get that than have this, honestly. But like I said, it's something for everybody out there. You know, it doesn't just have to be, you know, for collectors like me or collectors like us. It could be, you know, I know why they did it. I used to be like, well, why are they doing this? This doesn't make any sense. They could put out other stuff. Give us another damn RoboCop or Terminator. Yeah, but the thing of it is, we all know that Iron Man is Hot Toys residual income. That's just what it is. When they go back to the well and they go to Iron Man, they know Iron Man sells. Any of them, they sell big. So I completely financially understand why they did it. And it does look cool. And for somebody that this could be I look at this as somebody's entry to Hot Toys, or that Iron Man collector that just has to have all Iron Man. This can work for them, you know. So it's definitely something for everybody. It's just not for me.
Yeah, bro. And I think that's what it is. I love Iron Man figures. Don't get me wrong. You know, I have a few of them myself, but to go down that rabbit hole with pretty much every one, it's like, that's a big chunk of change that you could be putting towards something else that would make more sense, you know. But you know, and I was talking about this the other day. I actually stopped. For me, I stopped at the Mark VI in the gantry, because that made more sense to me.
Yeah.
If I was, you know, if it was one figure that I would want to end it on, it would be that one. So that trumps pretty much everything. So this one, it just, again, I didn't feel the need to have it, especially, you know, considering its screen time on screen. It was only about a minute and a half, if
right.
You know what I mean? So it wasn't something that you've seen a lot of, and that I don't really need. Cal, what you think about this piece, bro? You gonna get your hands on it?
So, and again, and as you guys are talking, I'm looking at my whole layout over here, right? So, I honestly had not even looked at this thing twice until I saw the release picture. What was that, this morning, or was this yesterday when this released? I don't remember.
This morning.
A couple days.
This morning.
But like Mario said, it lights up, and I'm a sucker for some lights. So with that being said, I don't plan on getting it anytime soon. I'm seasoned enough to know that this is going to be around for a long time. So I'm going to wait for that second, third, fourth, fifth discount to hit this thing before I even look at it again. But who knows? At some point, maybe it may hit the case. But so I'm not against it, but I'm not looking to get this thing for full price at all.
Anytime soon.
Not at all.
Yep.
Yeah, I think I'm right there with you on that one, bro.
Plus the USB on top of that, so I don't have to hit my boy in Australia for a fusion reactor to add on top of it too. So I'm like, okay, I like that too.
You like having that, so you have that option now. You don't have to worry about reaching out. Yeah, I got you, bro.
That's another $50 to $100.
Definitely. Second brother, you gonna get your hands on this, bro?
I'm gonna have to take a hard pass on that one, because it looks like a big power pose. And I had the original Silver Centurion.
Yeah.
I don't see the use.
Yeah.
I love my Iron Man armors. I had 18 of them. I love them, but this right here, it's like, okay, it's only gonna be in that pose and that's it. And at the price point, like, nah. It's nothing that really like pulls me in that like I want to grab this one. Like my brother just turned around and said that with the other one, you have the racing suit. You have so many options, but with this one, to me, it's just like a big power pose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks now here's the thing, like I said, aesthetically it looks good.
Yeah.
The lights on it, the light up features, everything that we actually see with this piece looks great. It just, again, you're limited to what you can actually do. Like you said, it is a power because you're not moving those legs at all.
You know what? If it was me, like for the person that's thinking to get this, I'd rather get the empty Iron. I think what is that? The Mark 7.
The Mark 7, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather get that than this,
Yeah.
honestly.
Really?
Because that would fit in the display. You can have that, like you can have characters looking like they're about to step in it and all that. That would be cool. I'd rather have that than this.
Yeah. I don't know, Mario. What you think, man? You gonna pick
this thing is gorgeous, man. I mean, look at this. The panels are all opened up and exposed. All these blue lights, man. This thing is beautiful, dude. And but I ain't gonna pay $45 for this thing. No way. I'm gonna wait for the pop culture sale, man. Get it for $199 shipped.
Exactly.
I'm waiting for when it reaches that, then then I'll definitely get it, man. But I mean, this thing is just way overpriced for what it is, in my opinion. I was looking at Sideshow's video, man, and there are some parts in there where he looks like he's swole, like Baymax, all blown up or something like that, with armor plates. You know what I mean? It just looks weird in some angles, man, all poofed up and everything. But other than that, I love how the innards are like exposed with the blue light. That gets me, man. It's like I don't know. It's like you build a custom PC, man. You light it up, man, with a side window and everything, man. It's like that.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of something like that, bro. But yeah, if I can get myself a good deal on it, like I said, that for the pop culture price, when they start clearing them out, then I'll consider it. But as of right now, 45, no way.
He's like, nah, it ain't happening.
I'm good. I'm good.
I'm good. I'm straight.
Real quick, until Second Brother said he had 18, I've never counted before. I just think I get it, put it in the case. I've never counted before.
How many?
So just now,
How many?
if we're including Hulkbusters, quarter scale, and all like war machines as well, all armors, 27.
Damn!
Yo, really?
Damn! For real?
Actually, I take that back.
Oh, you gotta buy this now. Then
I got a fresh Mark 7 still in the box in the storage room. So technically,
you should be having a free one coming to you, sir.
Exactly. Like I said, I don't buy them full price no more. I gotta
count mine now.
I just did. And yeah.
Damn, I have 12.
I have 10.
I didn't realize I had 12.
I literally have 10. I have 10.
Single digits over here. I was just like, well.
Like I said, that was rescue. That was just all armors included.
Shit, I didn't even count rescue.
All armors?
Like I said, all armors. So
okay.
my
10,
2
11,
Hulkbusters,
12, 13, 14.
my Mark 3 quarter scale. Yeah, and all my war machines. Yeah, it's 28 armors. Damn.
Yeah, I think I got about 15. Yeah. Damn, Cal.
Damn, Leon said you got over 50? Well, damn, I don't feel so bad.
Who said they got 50?
Leon Walker. So
wow.
I need to catch up.
Damn, man. Woo.
50.
Woo.
He's going for all 85, man.
That's commitment, right?
That's what's up.
That is.
Oh, shit. How do I count that?
That. Yeah, that.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. I think I can. Hold on.
As long as we don't start doing the math on them, we good.
Seriously, right? Whoa, there's 2 layers here.
Oh, wow.
Not
Please
even.
mute. Please mute.
There we go. I had to duck out. I had to get that one out of there real quick. Sorry about that. My computer's working again, so thank you for that. But yeah, I counted 10 so far. That's all I have in my collection is 10, and I'm good with that. You know what I mean? I don't need. I mean, again, like what's going to break the bank for 11 is going to be the gantry. That's the only thing. The Iron Man with the gantry. That'd be the one because again, I mean that's Iron Man 2 to have that particular suit next to the Mark 1 War Machine. It's a no-brainer. So I have to go with that one.
Combination.
Yeah, it's definitely a nice combination. So I was like, you know what, I cannot get that one.
Not Iron Man 2, by the way.
Which one? With the gantry?
The Mark. Yeah, that's
the 7.
You sure?
That's the Mark 6.
Yeah, that's the 7.
That's from.
It's
the Mark 6. It's the Mark 6 from the Avengers.
It's from the Avengers movie.
Yeah.
It was from the. You sure the Mark 6 wasn't in Iron Man 2?
No, the Mark 6
Mark
was
6
in Iron
was.
Man
It
2,
was.
but the set
It
you're
was.
talking about, that set is from Avengers.
That scene,
That's
remember when he
from
flew
Well,
out the
that scene
water?
with the yeah, but I mean,
And then he
still,
walked
I
out.
mean, it the
You don't-
suit
I
is,
mean,
but
if you
the
don't get the
gantry is
gantry,
from
then
definitely
that'll
from
pass. Yeah.
yeah, but this I'm talking about more so the suit, the Mark 6 suit itself. I mean,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah,
get the
yeah,
gantry because it just looks good.
You
You know
already
what
know
I
you're
mean?
talking to Mario though. He gonna keep it on point. Like, no, it's gonna be.
It's actually from the Avengers, and that's like Iron Man 2. Actually,
You know, you get those. You
Calvin made me sound like that guy.
you get yeah, you just do get those guys, bro.
Uh,
Just go. Actually, man, it didn't come from that movie. No, you got it wrong, man. Dude, if you can talk about it the right way, man. Come on, man.
get it right, man.
Get it right, man. Don't be talking about it that way, man. It didn't come from there, man. I know where you got it from, man.
He's gonna keep you on point. You can't put this movie with this movie. You can't.
That's my OCD, bro. I can't help it.
Yeah, but this one, this 100th anniversary, bro. The 100th anniversary of Disney.
This one.
So, okay, I'm just.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It
Who said that? Who said that?
I did. It's beautiful. It is.
Over the Silver Centurion? Really?
It's beautiful, but here it is. I'm not getting it, but it is beautiful because that just that wine colored red with the silver just looks good. Really looks good. But I got Mark 5. You know what I'm saying? I got a Mark 46, so I don't need this, and I have a Mark 7, and I think the Mark 7 is perfect the way that it is. The diecast Mark 7 that's my favorite Hot Toys figure of all time. That Mark 7 is. Yeah, it is. I love that figure. So it's no need to get this, but once again, I understand why they did it. That's their money right there, and it does look badass. Come on, that just looks. I mean, yeah.
The base is dope. I love the base.
Yeah, the base looks really good.
Yes.
I love the way that base looks. The emblem, it has everybody on it, and I didn't even pay attention to it until like after the show the other day. But yeah, it looks good. I was thinking about like if I would get it, I would probably use the alternate version. I got the multiversal version of the Tom Cruise Iron Man head sculpt. I got that one to make the superior Iron Man. That would be incredible to put on this piece, to try to pull off. But other than that, like, because this caused a lot of headaches online. Like a lot of people were going through the same issue that they went with Cap trying to get this. Now, was this something that happened on Sideshow? Like they gave you that time thing where you could have the chance to get it?
Oh, did this drop already?
Did somebody? I think they said it was released the other day, or not released, but they put it out that you had to go through like a link or something like that.
You have to RSVP in order just to get the chance to pre-order this thing. It's limited to 300 pieces here in the U.S., but 1,500 worldwide. So different regions are getting allocated a certain amount.
Oh, wow.
But more than likely, this is going to be the same shit show that we had with the Cap.
Oh, okay.
Oh, then I'm going to try it.
We're just waiting for it to drop.
Okay.
So, all right, Mario.
That changes is limited. That changes everything.
You're right, Jason. That changes. Bro, you said it like you had the stink face, bro. You was like, yeah, that kind of changes.
I'm curious to hear what Cam, if Cam's going to try to pick this up.
Hey, Cam, you going to pick this up, bro?
No, I don't want the Mark. I don't want the Mark 5, Mark 7. I don't want.
But it's only Cam. It's only 300 pieces, bro. It's only 300 pieces, man.
Only 300 pieces.
Only 300 pieces in the U.S. 1,500 worldwide.
No, I'm pretty still not gonna get it, but it looks good though. I'm not gonna lie, it looks good.
Cam, I'm gonna ask you a question, a very important question.
Right? All right, let's see.
Do you still collect?
What are you gonna get, bro? What do you got? What is something that you're looking for right now? What are you gonna get your hands on, bro?
That's
what do you
say,
want
man.
right now, man?
Damn, man, that's hard, bro. I want Wanda to get dropped. I don't know where the hell her ass at.
Everybody, right?
I think everybody named Mama went Wanda, bro.
Yeah. Wen Wu. Well, what the hell he waiting on? Next Chinese New Year? Damn. Yeah, I don't know. Those are my like two top ones that I was like, oh, I gotta have those in my collection. And you know what else I'm upset about? Why only give us 2 Eternals? What is that? Why do
Well,
Gilgamesh and
That's how many
Athena?
people that
That's
actually
it.
saw the movie.
Here's the thing, bro. Because you knew that
It wasn't
out of
that
that
bad.
line,
I
they were
rewatched
not going to
it.
waste time. They were going to definitely give us Angelina Jolie as Athena.
Of
I know.
course.
And so to pair her up with another figure, it made sense to give her Gilgamesh.
Yeah, I would have liked to have
So that's
Icarus.
why
I'll
they
be
did
honest with you though. Icarus, I
Yeah,
think was
they-
cool. I think
Icarus, they should have made Icarus.
Yeah,
They should have
I
made
felt like
Icarus.
he was.
They should have made
Selma
Makari.
all day.
Yeah,
Ajax, I would kill for Ajax. Yes.
I
Yeah,
have no idea what y'all are
just
talking
because of
about.
Thelma
Stay tuned,
Hyde.
he's
bro.
like, who are these characters?
Right?
Yeah.
Y'all
I
saw
would.
the movie?
because of
Oh.
Thelma.
Selma.
Yeah, it was.
Sorry, Selma.
Selma,
you say?
So Selma, absolutely.
Selma.
All
Selma.
day.
Selma Hyde.
Selma
You
Hyde.
know, that's what. Anyway, Jay, would you pick this piece up, bro?
Which song are we talking about?
There's only one Selma, my guy.
I know, but what year we're talking about? 92.
Well, you're
something?
all the years.
All the
to
years.
this day.
All
To
the
this
years.
All the
day.
way to now.
We ain't talking about the bridge in Alabama.
Damn right.
All the years.
Damn right.
Anyway, the
In
figure.
the church,
yeah.
say amen.
Oh,
Amen. Amen. Oh, yeah. So, this guy right here. Like honestly, no. Now that I know that this 300, I know I'm not gonna be able to get it. I already know I'm not, but it would be if I'm going to RSVP and try. Because that definitely does make it a little bit more appealing. But I do agree with Cam. I mean, it's the Mark 7, Mark 5. It is. But I think the biggest appeal to me is that base. That base is, I mean, it's beautiful. It just represents, like I said, once again, this is a figure that I know it's limited, but if it, this would be something that if you needed one figure to represent your Marvel collection and you were a minimalist, this would be the one right here to be like, boom, you got that's your Marvel love, Marvel MCU love right there. If you could only get one, I could see somebody doing like if somebody just coming in, they wouldn't get this. I can see that, this would be a good entry point for them.
Well, all right.
So
Okay.
Mario, I wanted
really quiet. I was like, what's happening?
Did I say something wrong?
no.
Everybody's like, nah, brother.
Mario.
People remember ads with the catchy
I wanted to
song.
get more. I
So
wanted to
help
bring
you
it up for
remember that
Mario
Liberty
real
Mutual
quick.
customizes your home
because
insurance.
It was funny to this day. But nah.
For Selma, oh yeah.
But yeah, here's the thing, bro. Like that piece is literally out of everything that they could have released. Like Mario, I heard you said this before. Like I ever heard a couple of people talk about this. Everything you could have released for the 100th anniversary of Disney.
Yeah,
it's that figure. Now,
That's the first thing.
for the market, it makes sense for the market.
Yeah.
But for the 100th anniversary, does that make sense?
no, absolutely not. I mean, if you want to talk 100th anniversary, and want to do something really different, I was listening to Collecting Weekly, man. I think Zach mentioned Steamboat Willie. If Hot Toys would have done Steamboat Willie Mickey Mouse, I mean, I don't think anybody here would get it except Calvin and I. I'd be all in for that.
I mean, there's a list. It could have been Pooh Bear. Man, you could have gave me a few people.
Did anybody
Right.
did anybody here on the panel? Did y'all get the Winnie the Pooh?
No,
Yeah,
I wanted to.
I wasn't collecting that.
I wish I could have got it. I wish I could have got that.
And that's ironic because Jay, you would have been the person that would have got it. Like I could imagine you getting it. Like you would be that person to get it.
Yeah, for sure, absolutely.
I definitely would have picked it, but when the Pooh had the chance at it. I just wasn't collecting back then.
I'm just surprised that never came to the States.
My third eye, they had it, and I don't know how
Really?
they had it. Yes, they had it. It
wow.
was expensive as hell too.
Import, yeah.
Yeah, it was import, so they had it, and I just was like, I'm not gonna get it. It doesn't fit my collection. Stupid ass.
Yeah.
Quick question. No. I've heard you mention them several times before, and I've looked at their site, but they don't put anything on their site, do they? It's all
No, it's just all in store. Yeah, they don't do like an online site or anything like that. But yeah, it's just they have like stores all over Maryland, but it's mostly just a Maryland thing.
Okay.
Yeah, but no, this is definitely an oddball release,
yeah.
man, for the 100 though. I mean, the Mark 7. I mean, but like what y'all said, it does make sense considering considering it's Hot Toys, right?
Yeah.
So I guess any chance to get a chance to release an Iron Man figure, I mean, why not? Jay, you mentioned the base. What I really liked is that I like that reflective Avengers logo in the back.
Yeah,
that's actually pretty damn cool. If you look at that picture again, you can kind of see the the backside of this figure. So I guess it's kind of like a mirror finish or something like that. And it's really, a nice touch. That's a nice touch, man. But I mean,
it's definitely nice that they incorporated that base. Because as you can see it, even from the side, you see Black Panther, you see the Hulk, you see Cap, Hawkeye, Thor, like everyone's there reflected on that piece. But it's just, again, it's like an oddball piece. Second brother, is this something that you would get your hands on, bro?
I got the RSVP, and my man Mario said it's going to be a shit show. So hopefully I can do my little PS5 magic and grab one. But
good luck, man. Yo.
Yeah,
hey, look, I managed to get my hands on 4 PS5s just using 2 computers and a phone at launch. So
you got 4 PS5s, bro.
At launch?
Shit, I got 1. Damn, you got 4?
He has a PS5 in his shower, ladies and gentlemen. Just like
Send me one. Send me one, man.
In his shower?
In the shower. In the shower.
Could have had a 5th one. But just,
So you're probably the reason why 4 people didn't get to.
The reason why
hey, look, I put in the work, so I don't feel bad. I put in the work.
No bots, no Autobots.
And if he's over there talking trash, if it wasn't for me, he wouldn't have his.
That's true. Jay? Yeah. He sent me the link. He was like, "Here's the link. Go ahead, click." I was like, it was the easiest purchase ever. I was like, "Oh damn!"
Is it still one of those issues now? Like, is everybody still having those issues with PS?
I could have sworn to just say that PlayStation just put it that they have some in stock on their site.
Yeah, they selling it on their actual website now. Matter of fact,
somebody walked out of GameStop, I think a week or 2 weeks ago, and he had one in hand. I was like, "Oh, they got them." He's like, "They got them in stock now." I was like, "Okay," but I got mine. But I did the same thing on the phone, laptop, doing this, and it went through. And I was like, "Cool."
Yeah. They were supposed to basically release an Onyx version, but they pulled it. They stopped, and I'm like, "Why?" Because that Onyx all black was dope, but they just never did it.
That one looked good.
Is anyone else hear that rattling, or am I the only one?
Oh no, I hear it.
Yeah, I hear it too. It sounds like a fan or something.
I'm always looking at Calvin every time there's a weird noise.
See, why you got to throw me under the bus? I didn't do nothing this time.
Because it's proven. That's why, man. Every time your mic goes out.
Do nothing.
Y'all still hear it?
No.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Calvin, mute yourself real quick.
So you're going to just make me be the problem.
Just mute yourself.
He said, make me.
Told you.
I told you. I told you. I told you. I told you.
It was.
Fucking Mario.
Yeah. Oh man, like that's funny. That's definitely funny. I want to move on to something. I kind of saved this for I saved this topic because this is going to probably be a really, really long topic for a particular reason. Because again, a lot of people now, Jay, I apologize in advance.
Okay.
I'm just apologizing in advance. So we noticed, and I've seen this on a couple pages where a lot of people, I even saw this today. Now, I forget the guy who did this, but I was like, yo, I had to commend him, but he got the balls to do that because I would never do it. Is that he took his InArt Joker sculpted apart and compared the body parts to the DX version to see what the differences were. Like he took it apart and just compared the body of the figure. And I'm like, wow. So it dawned on me, bro. I was like, you know what? Now, with people that are finally getting this piece in hand, that those that have it, I was like, okay, I have mine. There's a few people that have theirs. The verdict right now, as it stands, with this figure coming out and people are starting to get the notifications, they're getting theirs. Hot Toys now versus InArt. And from what people are basically saying, a lot of people are like, they see that it's superior. But there's a lot of people that say it's not much. The hype is not really there for it. So
Funny.
Clearly off of what you're seeing so far, the figure in hand reviews and stuff like that, as it stands, and I'm going to start with you first, Jay. I apologize in advance. How do you feel? Do you feel like the hype is real, or it's just way too overhyped for that piece, and that Hot Toys still stands undisputed?
This is a real great topic. And by the way, you were 100% right, because I got my notification on Sunday. On Sunday, you hit it right on the head. I was like, "Damn, there it was." There it was. The only thing is, I'm still waiting for them to drop it off.
Has no movement yet?
You still on it? Like, drop it. Oh, what are y'all doing? I sent them a message today too, so I know y'all want to drop my shit off. Take it to the damn post up. Get it here, damn it.
Yeah.
Anyway. Anyway. That's a great question. You know what? We were on a panel with Robert Meyer Burnett, everybody's good friend, Robert Meyer Burnett, and he said something that I thought was very powerful. It was a couple of months back, and he said he saw the figures in person. He saw them. He looked at them. He saw them in person. He thought they were amazing. But even after all this big production, all this, elaborate boxes and colored instructions, and and great fine materials, at the end of the day, as good as they look, still just a 1/6 scale action figure after all of that. And I thought that was real powerful. I found that to be very interesting, because at the end of the day, just a figure. Now, for me, I don't have it in hand just yet. I've seen a lot of reviews, from Justin's review to Riley's review to Will's review. Seen a lot of reviews on it. And I mean, by looking at it, I can tell you what my mom said. My mom, when she first saw the review, she saw Joel's review, which I think he was one of the first ones aside from Justin to do a review. When she looked at it, she said, "Oh my God, that's the best figure I ever seen." That's exactly what my mother said. And she's seen over, between mine and Second Brother's collection, she's probably seen over 300 of these figures. So seeing it on screen, I would agree. It looks great. The materials that they used, the way they did the hands, the way they did the sculpt, the rooted hair, awesome. I think the rooted one is a real top 10, top tier figure. The sculpted, personally, from what I've seen from the sculpted version, I wasn't that impressed. I think Hot Toys have done better with sculpted hair. Yes, I said that. I think Hot Toys did better sculpted hair than InArt did with this InArt Joker. Now, the rooted version, this guy right here, definitely, I think, is going to never. I think once I get it in hand, I think it's going to be on another level. But is Hot Toys still the king of the mountain? I still do. This is their first figure. They had to knock this. Remember, they had to knock this shit out the park. They had to. If this wasn't a 10, they would have been dead on arrival. I think we all can agree to that. So this definitely. So I think this definitely. I think it looks good. I think it's a great start for them. But they got 20 years in. We're talking about a company that's been in the game for well over 20 years now. But I will say this. I did the unboxing. Well, I did the showcase of the 1966 Batmobile yesterday. And I saw a big thing. One of the things that I was seeing in the stream that a lot of people were comparing it to, they were comparing that 66 Batmobile to the DeLorean. And they were like, well, Hot Toys, certain things on that DeLorean. We all know, aside from the QC issues, I still think the DeLorean is good. But there's some things, little nitnoid things, that are not accurate from the actual DeLorean. It's just not. When you compare that 66 Batmobile, Yost and company did they thing and getting those details down and making it look good and having the two pieces together. Yes, I will say it's kind of unfair, but that 66 Batmobile is superior. It is a superior vehicle. With that being said, you're comparing a $1,500 item to a mass-produced $1,000 item. So you kind of mix it. It depends on. It really depends on a thing of preference when you get to it. But I will say, I think Hot Toys, because they are the king of the mountain, it's time for them to step it up a little bit with quality of materials, with QC issues, because we all know the light LEDs have always been shit. The glue that they use have always been shit for years. But that was nothing to it just became a necessary evil. You would have an arm that fall off or a wrist peg that would break, and we would just glue it back together and just keep it moving on. If all us experienced collectors would do that. But I think with this company InArt and with this Joker right here, they're proving that hey, they're trying to be competition. And I think they are worthy competition for Hot Toys. With that being said, I don't think, Hot Toys is they're falling off. They're going to be off the top of the mountain. I think InArt needs to get way more figures under their belt before we could say that. And the thing is with this release, even though this release, they promised a year and they pretty much did it. They did do it. It was a small batch that they got out at the end of the year, but they did it. They stuck to it. They said they were going to do something and they did it. They did stick by it. But the biggest problem with InArt that I'm seeing right now is the fact that they have to find a way to get these figures in America through America straight direct distribution. Because us going through, these other companies going the shit that happened with Toys Buying Agent, that was fucked up. The things that happened with Toys Wonderland outside of the shipping, I think they're valid for what they charge with shipping after seeing that big box. But even though you can almost not even blame, in a way, I hate to say it, even though, well, you can always blame Toys Wonderland. What can I say? But I will say, if that box, the size of that box was ridiculous. So if they had all that stuff ready to go with all these other companies and all these other distributors, it wouldn't have had this big problem. It wouldn't have been a big mess as it was, because the release was kind of messy. I'm just going to be honest. It was kind of messy, and it was only messy because they couldn't get distribution here in America. So with all that being said, I know I went long, and I'm sorry for being long-winded on it, but I just think that Hot Toys is still going to be here, but they do have to step it up. And InArt's coming. They coming for that title. They are. And if they keep giving us releases like that, they will.
Look at this box.
Holy
Jay,
jeez, bro.
I hope you ready.
Really?
This box is, bro. Yes.
It's ridiculous.
Yes.
That's the size of a vehicle. They need, now if it's one thing they need to scale back on, they definitely need to scale back on that, because that's ridiculous. I can't see them doing that for everybody.
The thing is, the shipper. So this is what you're looking at. The big box is just the shipper. The box, the actual box is on the inside. And then they pack it well. It's styrofoam. Then they have it wrapped in like this clear foam that you unwrap the box in. The magnet is not as tight as it needs to be on that box, but Jay, as soon as you get it, take it out of the box and inspect that thing to a T. Make sure that you do. Because another thing that I would say about the figure is the packaging. When it arrives, like when mine arrived, you could tell the figures were flip-flopping, because even my ankle, like the ankle joint was out. I had to pop it back in.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. At first, I was like nervous about it, but I had to pop it right back in. I checked the head sculpts as well, because I wanted to make sure those weren't bouncing around. They came out fine. Everything was cool. Everything was fine so far. But just once I took it out, just off a sheer inspection and just looking at now, mind you, it's a phenomenal piece. I am not taking away from it. Jay, you will be excited. You will be excited once you get it in hand. You got the rooted, right?
Yes, sir. You
will be excited once you got in hand. Don't get me wrong. Yep. But with that being said, in my opinion, and it's just my opinion, I'm glad that we have options. We have Hot Toys. We have InArt. But InArt, you're going to have to, again, one of the biggest things, like Jay, you touched on it, the pack, not only just the packaging, but the delivery. How you're getting, the thing is, don't just because you're trying to satisfy a release date, release a small batch, because then the question is, everybody out there who's waiting on it, they're going to be like, well, where's mine? And then they're going to get those notifications, it's being delayed, and it's being delayed, and it's being delayed, and it's being delayed. And they're like, well, wait a minute, why come mine is delayed? And then we had those conversations in the early beginning, how certain content creators were getting it before other people were. And then all that happened. Again, those issues, they need to actually have American distribution when it comes to these pieces.
Yes.
But even with all that said, in my opinion, I think Hot Toys still has that edge. They do. They're going to always have that edge. They're going to always have that one up because of how they deliver, even though it takes a while, but the packaging on those pieces are still good. But, it's good to have, variety. I'm going to go to you, Mario. What do you think about this so far, bro? Well, if you just based off of everything that you're seeing so far, when we're talking about InArt, Hot Toys, where do you sit?
You know what? I think that InArt actually delivered for their first product, man. From the
They
reviews
did.
that I've seen,
They did.
I think they delivered on their promise. I mean, I don't want to just say like the timing of their shipping, but the actual quality of the end product. Considering the materials and the paint apps. I don't have it in hand yet. I got mine from Spec, so I'm just waiting for them to get it, which will probably be sometime before Christmas. But we'll see what happens with that. Yeah, I went for the Rooted 2-pack as well, man, and that box is insanely huge.
It is, bro.
Man, I said from the jump, man, it's their first release. It's, to me, it's special, considering Queen Studios. I've always admired their work. What they do with the statue game, and it just got me like really excited to see what they're going to do with the 6 scale stuff. They're known to ship smaller batches, at first, and then eventually everybody else will get theirs. But I think everybody has to remember that this isn't licensed here in the U.S. So technically we all need to be patient with whoever we bought it from.
Yeah.
I mean, just because of the fact that it's not licensed here.
Yeah.
But as far as to dethrone Hot Toys, I mean, no. I mean, Jay mentioned that they've been, Hot Toys have been doing this for 20 years, man. And they, don't get me wrong, they still have their bad days in the office too, man. I mean,
Absolutely.
I'm still insanely bitter about the Batman Begins. There's no excuse, for that abomination they released.
No excuse.
No excuse, man. But the fact that because they have other companies that are coming for them, InArt, look what Mars Toys just did with the Cesar Romero Joker as well. Look what Lim Toys is doing, for their video game characters with that Nathan Drake that's coming out. They've got competition from some of these third-party companies, man. It's not they can't rest on their laurels right now. I mean, just thinking that they're still king shit, on top of the hill.
No, they can't.
Granted, they're still doing great work. Don't get me wrong. I mean, these Iron Man pieces are still amazing, and these Star Wars figures are really, really good. But they just need to keep up the consistency across the board entirely.
I agree.
Don't put all the love into one release and just shit on something else that you're just gonna give to somebody. The Batman Begins again. I mean, jeez. I'm just I really want that suit, man. But
I mean, and we talk about it. It's like for the Batman Begins figure, you shouldn't have to mod that piece.
No.
Like you should not. There shouldn't have to be modifications to that piece. Like there shouldn't. You know what I mean? Not at all. Now,
definitely. I
bring this up because if we're talking about this, and we got to be completely honest, bro. Like, I'm looking at this, right? But then I go to this. I go to something like this. I go to something like Hot Toys quarter scale Christian Bale figure. I'm just using this as this thing looks phenomenal. The more I look at it, I'm like, fuck, this thing looks good. Like it really does look good. And it's Hot Toys proving that when they're on, and they're always going to be on. Again, like you said, they can't rest on their laurels though, because they got some of these third-party companies coming at Mars Toys right now is on a roll, bro. They are on Mars Toys right now is on a roll. That Caesar from Romero, even like the 89 Joker that I got, the Jack Nicholson is dope. You know what I mean? What we're seeing with the you know what I mean, bro, everything that I'm seeing so far that's on there, the Riddler looks incredible. And then on top of that, they're
Yeah.
basically doing the 89
Michael
the
Keaton,
not the Michael Keaton. They're doing
Alfred.
the 89 Alfred. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. But here's the thing, and it's like I'm hoping, when we get these batches out, when everybody starts getting their figure in hand, I'm just hoping that we can move on from those conversations, because the Joker has been the center of conversation. And even though it's a dope figure, it's a dope rendition, it's also come with a lot of controversy because of it's not, and the controversy hasn't been so much the figure or the base. I don't care what anybody said. Mario, you knocked it out the park when you mentioned that you think it's user error. You know what I mean? That it's basically people aren't positioning it the right way. You know what I mean? Those magnets are there for a reason, and you have to really position it the right way. But even beyond that, I think what's basically taking the front seat is the simple fact that the shipping issue. But people have to understand, and Jay, once you get that box in hand, you'll understand why it costs as much as it did.
It's a statue, bro. That's a quarter scale to a third scale statue size,
Bro.
That's expensive,
bro.
Yeah.
And the box is heavy as shit.
What's the weight on it? Do you know?
I couldn't even tell you. I really couldn't tell you. I really couldn't tell you. All I know is
10 plus,
literally lifting
10,
it.
15?
What'd you say?
10 to 15, maybe 20 pounds. Not 20 pounds. There's no way. There's no way it can be 20 pounds.
No, I would say, but you about 10 to 15.
10 to 15. Okay.
I would say 10 to 15. I would say it's a heavy box. Like it literally, because you got everything that you have, and you got two figures, all the accessories, and those accessories are die cast, the jail cell, the bench, real wood on. Yeah. Like that's what I'm saying. So these things, it's once you, Jay, I'm telling you, once you get it out the box, you're gonna be like, okay, I get it.
As I get closer to it, I'm getting excited. I am getting excited.
Then, Leo, do you think that they actually overdid it with their accessories as far as some of the materials that they didn't need to use real wood? Did they need to use die-cast metal for the jail cell? Did they need to use die-cast weaponry?
For the first time out the gate?
For the first,
I'm sure that's a yes.
I mean,
so.
for the first time out the gate, I think that's what they were going to do anyway. They were going to probably try to roll with something like that. Did they need to? After you look at they wanted to make an impression. So if you look at the accessories, once you get everything out of the box, you know what I mean? You'll see like, okay, they could have, here's the thing. I admire them for what they did with the jail cell. They decided to go all in and give us, the die cast jail cell, the real wood, the bench, everything. They did that. And I commend them for it, because again, like I said, that's innovation. And on top of that, they want to keep it as real as possible. And they're delivering on, like you said, Mario, they are delivering on what they promised. And that's exactly what they're doing. Now, I know that a lot of people are talking about there's QC issues with the head sculpt. Like a lot of people were having problems getting the head sculpt on because you had to unloosen the collar and, whatever. And I'm looking at the figure and I'm like, okay, I'm going to figure this out. That's what tweezers are for. I'm going to use it to my advantage. I want to make sure, because the thing is, maybe they did that for a reason, because they want you to have the right fit. You know what I mean?
Exactly. And I wouldn't like pin that on QC either, man. That's that's just either inexperience or just or an inconvenience to the collector. Right? Not everybody's used to doing that. It's just as simple as just popping off the head, popping it back on, and not having those tight clearances, to like to futz with the collar like that, with such a tight fit. But in the end, it looks like it's worth it, man. Because this shot right here, man, this looks incredible.
Yeah, it is.
Definitely just take your time.
This is what you get out of the box, Jay. You are going to be excited, and you will say that it was worth the wait and the hassle once you get it, because it's an amazing piece. And to have this in hand, I mean, for those who missed out on the DX like I did in the very beginning, I always said that I wanted this Joker, and to have it, I'm excited. I'm definitely excited about it. Let me see here. Ben Thomas said, I'm still excited for mine. Shout out, Ben. Thank you for being here. As always, appreciate that. We got $4.99 super chat. My man, Roll Me One Kenobi.
This dude,
Love that name.
This dude.
Which purchase is more worth? Rooted Joker versus the N1s. Probably looking at Mario. Leo got you.
Oh, yeah.
That M1
Well, I
coming.
mean,
Just let you know.
you're comparing one thing that exists to something that doesn't exist.
I knew you was gonna say something.
This is just a moot point. You know, I say to you, sir, move along.
We got 140 people out there watching. Make sure you hit that like button. At least get us to 100 likes on this video. But yeah, I wanted to bring this up because, you know, and Cal, I'm gonna get your thoughts on this, bro. Like, you know, us being a Hot Toys collector, do you feel like even with this out the gate win for them, do you still think that they got far to go? They still got far to go. They still have to deliver on pretty much everything to make a statement.
Oh, yes. Still got a far ways to go. Number one being is licensing in the U.S. Get it here so that we don't have to go through this.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's Sideshow, Collector Zone, or whoever gets it, but just get it to where we can get it here at home so we're not having to go through all these back channels. Because truth be told, until I got it in my hand, I'm worried about it. I mean, that was a lot of money plus the shipping that I've already paid. And granted, it's a big box, but I've had big boxes disappear before. So once I get it in the hand, I'll be able to make a better assessment at that point. But yeah, I think they still have a ways to go.
Speaking of which, I just had to not to get off track, but Calvin, Sunday you got busy in some jorks, bro.
Yeah,
You got busy in some shorts and the t-shirt, bro. You was lasting
That
long
boy
in
was
that
out there.
ring. Like you was in that ring, killing it. So I bring it up to say this real quick. I just wanted to say this. Hey, yo, Nick, check it out, bro. I was a heel the entire time. I was laying under the ropes. I was punk. Like literally, I didn't throw not one person. I was getting some licks, but I didn't throw not one person out the ring. At least get me, yo, I know it's AI, but you got to beef that up, man. I got to get somebody out the ring, at least one person. I didn't get not one person. Like, bro, even Jay, you got at least 4 or 5 people out the ring, bro. I didn't get like one person out the ring. Calvin, you was beast mode. And then Cam won. I'm like, yo,
The gloves,
I
bro.
didn't with the gloves, bro.
Man,
Nick,
Cam came in at
come
like
on,
number
bro.
28. He didn't
I
have
know,
to
I
fight
did.
the whole 20 people before him.
I was like, well, crazy part is I was watching with my daughter and she was like, you're not in this game. And I was like, watch, I'm coming on here. And then I came like number 27 and she was like, go, daddy, go. And I was like, let's go. And then I threw somebody. Who the hell did I throw out? Was it Doc Smizzle?
I don't know.
Or somebody was like in there for a while though. And I was like, finally
it was
threw him out. I was like,
bro, Philip the Fool was in there for a long
oh, that's what it was.
time.
Phil the Fool. Yeah, Phil the
Yeah.
Fool.
He was doing his
The
thing.
Heartbreak Kid was out there.
Renz Valentino, yes, you eliminated me.
Renz?
bro.
Renz
Yeah.
took you out?
Yeah, he took me
Renz,
out,
my
bro.
guy.
He took me out, bro. Like
if it was
straight
anybody,
up.
I'm happy to hear it was Renz, bro. I'm curious who took out Calvin.
I don't remember who took me.
I can't remember.
It was either Kiko or Rich. It was one of the two big fuckers because they were the two biggest things in there.
Rich was out
He
there
was a
looking
big dude.
jacked. I was
He was a
like,
big dude.
yo.
Who eliminated Nick? Who eliminated Optical? Who? Not me, did I? Because I can't
I
remember.
think you threw somebody out. You threw one person out though. I'm pretty sure.
I don't remember
got
throwing
Riley,
anybody
but I
out,
can't
bro.
remember.
He was on the ground and you kicked him and then he rolled. So that was like that's the
That's
same
dirty,
thing.
man.
Yes.
No, Cam. He said
No
you
hold bar.
did.
Oh, that's what it was. Oh, I got
You eliminated. I didn't throw nobody out the ring,
the
bro.
Optical was in there. for a
Not
while,
one person. Look at Toya. She's like, man, shake my head.
too.
See,
I heard-
we had
I heard
my
Will.
girl was watching. She was watching, and I got clown, bro. Come on, man.
Man, I was
Will
mad.
whip
I was in
your
the
ass,
car
bro.
trying to get to the truck. So I was like kind of watching but driving the whole time. So I really didn't see it. So when I went for a replay, I'm like, yo, where's it at? But she was already gone.
Bro, I got my ass. The thing is, I kept getting beaten. Look, I didn't get thrown out immediately, but I was getting my ass whooped, bro. I was getting a couple licks in, but that was it. Like I could just look at my character, and all I was going was
Who
like,
beat your ass?
I
Who
was
beat
going,
your ass, dude?
like look, that was it. But I just got my ass whooped. But anyway,
I
Nick,
mean, it could have been worse. She could have been Carlos and got drop kicked in like 4 seconds. So
that was some funny shit though.
For real?
That was some funny shit.
In
he
4
slid in the
seconds.
ring. Somebody,
That
I
was
think,
3
the full
seconds.
He
drop
got
kick
in
him,
and
and
then
then
somebody threw him right out.
2
he got
seconds,
kicked
like
right
a
out.
boot, like a super kick.
It was the
Philip, it was
quickest
Philip
in
the
and out
Fool.
ever.
Philip the Fool gave him a super kick.
Whoa,
And
whoa.
kicked him out
got,
the ring.
he got in.
And
And
those
he
are
got
fighting words,
He
bro.
literally
Yikes.
came in, slid under the rope, stood up, got kicked, and flipped out.
Look what Mafia
Like,
said. Look
whoa.
what Mafia said.
What'd he say?
Oh,
At
wow.
least they made you taller than you actually are. Yo, wow. He has the audacity to come in your stream, call out the size 8 crew. Wow.
Mario,
Wow, Mario, for real?
Size 8 crew. Wow.
I'm just saying, that's what Ant said.
Oh, so that's
That's what
what we
Mafia
doing
said.
now. The size
That's
8.
what Mafia
Wow.
Oh, so Mafia, that's what we doing now, bro? You just gonna call me out like that, bro? Is that what we doing? You just gonna call me out now? Is that what we doing, bro? So you know what I mean? The Astro Mouse is gonna call me out, bro. Is that what we doing, man? I can't wait to get the t-shirts, bro. Astro Mouse coming soon, all day, every day.
What about Mario?
That's
Though? He put a mean cosign on it. The size
said,
8 crew.
Hey, that's. I was just
Size
reiterating what you
8
guys were talking about earlier. See, love you, boy, but what? I was just like, wow, he's super tall.
Wow.
Damn.
Oh,
Thank you. Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you very, very, very much for that, Nick. Thank you. Thank you for that, bro. Jay, even though you came in the very beginning, you lasted a long ass time, bro.
yeah.
You lasted a long.
Yeah, you were there for a while.
You was getting busy. You was getting
walked out of
busy.
the Pip stroll, start bitch slapping everybody.
Yeah, you did bitch smack a lot of people, bro. Like that was your signature move. But I just got my ass whooped. Didn't mean to divert.
You know what my signature move was?
The booty bump.
The booty bump.
You had the gloves
Nick
on.
was
though,
like,
bro.
Nick hit me and was like, "Sorry, man. It was generic. Like it just went up there." But I was like, "I'm flying through the air doing plies, hitting people with my ass. I'm like, what the hell?
But
Wow.
I'm out here doing
Bro.
mid-air splits."
you made it to
Straight
the
Rikishi
end,
in
and
the
you
ring.
got a chance to fight Howard Chan in a mech suit, bro.
Man, destroyed me. Destroyed
I
me.
mean, but you got some licks. But you know what? It was cheat mode too, because he actually was out there with
Oh, JC
it?
Hong was-
JC Hong. JC Hong was the one that threw you back in the ring.
Yeah.
So, but that was it. Next time, come on, man. I got, and throw me some. The jean suit was just constraining, so you already know what it is, bro. It was just too much constraint with that jean suit. Anyway,
If I can
back
get my
on
rating,
topic.
if I can get my
I thought that
rating
beating gave you
and come
power.
in when Cam came in, I think I could take out
Yeah,
Chad.
I think everybody. I honestly, I got a good placement number. Don't know how it happened. Just I got lucky. I got lucky this year. That was it.
Oh no, but Cal was super tall and some jorks. Like
Cal
straight
is
up,
super
all black
tall already,
jorks, bro.
man. IRL.
I know, but he was super tall, some jorks, bro. I was like, yo, this dude came out there like just beast mode on everybody, like just swinging.
You have the jorts on?
He had some jorks on, bro. It's funny. But now back on topic real quick. Second brother, what you think, man? Second brother, are you getting this figure, bro?
Nah.
No.
Nope.
Wow.
I'm just gonna wait and see what little brother has firsthand before I jump in. I still think it's some time for InArt really have to. They got a long road to prove themselves. Because it could be one of those one hit wonders and that be it. But
Did you see that Aragorn?
no, and I've seen that one I was turning around and saw.
Yeah.
But then yet still, for the price point, they got a little bit of ways to go. I'm just waiting to see
I
little
don't know,
brothers.
man. That sculpted Aragorn is just a little bit more expensive than that. What was it? Leo's favorite Thor. Like by $20-$30.
Yeah,
The pricing ain't that bad.
I'm getting all the Lord of the Rings.
So you are getting that
too.
InArt Aragorn, bro?
Oh yeah,
I
that's
got it too,
already
man.
pre-ordered.
They do look good.
Yep. That and Gandalf for me. Yep.
Yep,
I'm in.
and all too. Oh.
I'm in.
Oh, now I've seen that
See-
Gandalf. That Gandalf was a beast. Now I've seen that one. But
I just hope that beard is longer than it actually is, man.
I mean, here's the thing, bro. I would do it, but again, it's just not something that I love. I'll put it this way: I love the film, but just not enough to go down in that line, bro. Because it's just, once you go down that rabbit hole, you can't stop. And I gotta admit, this piece is dope. I'm not gonna front.
Look at
Looks
that.
amazing.
This piece is dope.
That looks
This
amazing.
piece is dope. Like it is. I'm not gonna take away from it. It is a dope looking piece. You know what I mean? So it looks good, but I just leave it because and the thing is, I was fumbling around with it because Toya was like, yo, it is a nice looking piece. And when she says it, I'm like, normally that means it's okay, do it. But then I was like, I just kind of erred on the side of, yeah, no, I'm all right. I'm all right. I won't do it. But it is spectacular. Now the question is, if they delivered on the Joker, will they deliver on this the same way?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. I because that's the first one was a given. They had to knock that out the park. And there's gonna be people like us speculate. They know they got a lot of people speculating and waiting around, watch like, all right, that first one was good. Well, how the rest of them gonna look? And I think they're going to deliver. I really think they're going to deliver on this, especially this one right here. This looks amazing.
Yeah, they're setting this bar pretty high with showing off these prototypes. So they definitely have they've got to prove themselves still.
Yeah,
for sure. But if they can deliver it like this, then it's exciting to see like what will be the next release, what will be the next one. What haven't they like announced yet?
That's the thing.
It's gonna be an exciting company.
And what you're saying right now, what's going to be the next release? And this is what I'm really. I know that I'm thinking, or what I've heard is that they're going to release the Pennywise next.
Yeah. I think that was their second figure that was went for pre-orders. So it makes sense.
So they're going to release the Pennywise next. So again, I have no stake in that battle right there when it comes to Pennywise because I can care less about that particular figure dropping. But for me, it's how that the Batman is going to look because I did get the all-in piece for that one.
That's going to be a big box. You want to talk about big box? That thing's going to be huge.
Yeah, bro.
With that bat signal.
Ooh, and that's diecast too. Shit.
Which and another figure that I basically got through Spec Fiction. So yeah, I probably won't see it until next Valentine's Day. So
right.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nope.
But I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I'd rather do that than have to pay extra for that because I never want to go through that again. And that's why, like I said, it needs to be over here. Now, if I'm correct, so we have Gandalf, we have this, and then they're also saying that they're going to do Legolas, correct?
Yeah. I think they also mentioned that they plan on doing more from the Lord of the Rings line. They haven't said exactly who yet, but I think John hinted that they're going to be doing more.
Okay. But even, I mean, with all that said, it's like, in my humble opinion, they're putting out product, they're pulling out, all the stops on these pieces and they look good. But catching up to Hot Toys, like I said, I still think that, again, we it's like you can't count them out, bro. You can never count them out. As I'm telling you, bro, like this Mario, wait, you get Luke in hand, bro. Just wait till you get Luke in hand. That's wait till you get Luke in hand, bro. Just get it in hand. That's all I want you to do is just get it in hand. And you'll see, because it's just so much presence with the figure. It's a lot of presence. And that's what I loved about it. Hometown Hero, am I correct that they have only said Dune figures are coming? There is no date or anything else, just the promise of someday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's correct. They confirmed they have U.S. distribution for the Dune figures only so far.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, bro. How many figures do they have to release with that consistent quality before we can all say, okay, these guys are probably going after Hot Toys or like could possibly dethrone them soon?
Well, I'm not going to say that basically they can dethrone them, that it's going to be a dethrone type of situation, but even with the Joker, I can definitely say that they're serious. They're dead serious.
Yeah.
They are dead serious.
I think once in like Mafia, we've been saying it all night. Mafia just said it. Securing that distribution is the key. Once they do that, I think even and here's the thing. I still feel that there's no competition. I think there's room enough. What I'm trying to say, there's room in the market for both
everything
to exist because they're not going to take on the amount of properties that Hot Toys is doing. Not right now. That's not going to happen anytime soon.
The volume going to kill them alone.
Exactly. It took Hot Toys 20 something years. You know what I'm saying? So they have a lot of properties. I mean, it looks like by the look of it and what we've heard from John, a lot of it is a lot of WB stuff. I'm very interested in the properties like Terminator and Michael Jackson and stuff like that. That's going to be interesting. The sports line is going to be that's going to be interesting as well. And that's what I'm saying. That kind of throws things out to different collectors and a different type of collector. Hot Toys now, you can build these massive collections where I think with InArt is more the one-offs. You're more going to have
then does that put Hot Toys in I hate to say a lower tier, but a different tier than InArt? I mean, as far as like the likenesses and the quality, of the overall figure is concerned. I mean, are we gonna have a premium and then an ultra premium like between the two?
I think that depends on where Hot Toys goes next, and I think you're kind of seeing them being reactionary to that, doing rolling eyeballs on everything. I think that's a step in the, fights and bodies, all that. They're slowly moving, into a higher quality figure, which is going to be higher prices. So at some point, it's going to be, we're already looking at what $500. We just looked at damn near $500 Iron Man figure. So
oh yeah.
So prices, I mean, they're going to be meeting. I mean, they're going to be meeting the same price.
So let me ask you, okay, so I want to kind of not shifting gears, but we're staying in the same wheelhouse. So do you think, and I'm using this as an example, and I don't want to make this a sour conversation for a whole bunch of people because I know there are people out there that are sour about this, but do you think that with the QC issues with the DeLorean, that has cast a shadow of doubt on, slightly on Hot Toys, which has given other companies the advantage when it comes to the like for instance, Jazz Inc. drops the DeLorean. They drop a DeLorean or they drop an idea for a DeLorean tomorrow, next week or whatever. Now that, because you got to think, this is competition. Yoast is probably looking at the simple fact that, they had issues with that. Let me write this shit down. But they had issues with that. Let me write this shit down. Okay, cool. Definitely. But we can do this. We can do that. Okay, this is how we can make it better. Or we see the flaws here, so we can do this and make it 10 times better. Now, we know it's going to be pricey, but we know that people want something that's accurate and they want top tier and they want something they can rely on and there's no QC issues.
I'm going to say, Leo, sorry to cut you off, but my message box, I probably get 2 messages every day from different people. A lot of lovely people out here on the panel, right? Some of them probably in here right now. Every day, somebody hit me up today. I know you got the 66 Jazz Inc. I know you also have the Hot Toys vehicles. Which one feels better? Which one? A lot of people are doing those comparisons right now, and those QC issues with that DeLorean kind of hurt them a little bit because now people just like, shoot, I'm gonna hold my money for the DeLorean and I'm gonna try to get it. I'm gonna get that 89 Batmobile. I'm gonna give my money to Yoast. This looks good. So I'm seeing and hearing a lot of that. That's hurting them a little bit. Those QC issues that DeLorean is hurting a little bit. It really is. A lot of people are going for that 89. They know that the cheaper option is out there, but I'm hearing a lot of people want to go get the Jazz Inc. version just off of what they're hearing and what they're seeing with the 66 Batmobile.
So do you think that, with that being said, that because we, when talking to Yoast at first, he was like, he wasn't, he didn't know if there was going to be an interest in it. He didn't necessarily say he wasn't going to do it, but it wasn't there. Do you think now he might recant that and be like, I think I'm going to go back and it's an opportunity now. After all these issues that we're seeing, we know how we can do it and do it better. You think he would do something like that?
For the DeLorean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you
Really?
could. I think it'd be. I think it would be. I think it would be a market for it. I do. I
Yeah,
think.
but
it would be a
Yost has flat out said that he's not going to do anything that Hot Toys has already released. I think regardless of however QC issues they may be having with a DeLorean, I don't see Yost doing that. To be honest, I mean, it would be. It's definitely an opportunity to capitalize.
Yeah.
Like you said, him taking notes as to what not to do. If he feels he can do better, but then you're still. I mean, how many collectors out there are willing to pay $1,500 for a DeLorean? That's the thing.
I mean,
So-
there's a lot of people out there willing to pay $1,500 to $1,400 on the Batmobile and all that, and that Batwing.
Back to the Future has a fandom outside of all of this. It's just like Star Wars or anything else. You got people that want the best version of this car, and I have both of these DeLoreans, and I'll tell
Would
you,
you say the best of the best?
the best. There you go.
Hey.
Thank God. See, love this guy.
My dude, I got you, man.
Yeah, so I have both of them, and the thing of it is, there's inaccuracies with both. I mean, you can look at them, looking just at those gold wing doors right there. There's supposed to be a light there that lights up. That's something that Yost can throw right in, and I think he can actually make that work, and people would pay. I mean, you're seeing it all. I mean, I don't think he would do it, to answer your question, and I'm kind of agreeing with Mario on this. He did say he's not going to tackle something that he already did.
Yeah.
He said it flat out. But I think the test would be how many people, because it's going to be direct competition with his 89 and their 89.
Yeah.
And if he we were looking at it, people, those 89s, the slots are filling up. So people, if that sells and there's a market, and if he puts it up there, and if people want, the better DeLorean, he just why not? Why not? If he already has a fan base built, if he already has a base to built to buy it, why not?
Now, didn't if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't the DeLorean a topic with InArt?
Yeah. I think they said it's still a thing, but it's like on the back burner for now.
But it's still a thing. So
It's
what
still
if
a
they
thing.
release something that's spectacular? But the only thing is, we haven't seen them release vehicles yet.
Right.
So
That's going to be a harder sell, man, considering that we're over here saying they still need to prove themselves figure-wise. I mean, and for them to release a vehicle out the gate, I think they need to work. They'll probably be interested in working on their figures first to prove to the community what they can do before they release a vehicle. Let us show you what we can do. We released, I don't know, 10 to 20 figures already, right? And they could be universally praised. Now then might be the time for them to release a vehicle, whether it be the DeLorean or something else. After all of that, so I think they'll probably be playing the long game for that one.
Anthony Mafia, if you, as a matter of fact,
What do you do?
hold on.
Don't leave us hanging like that, man.
I'm not. This is why I'm doing this now. Yeah, I got to do this now because he knew what I was talking about. He knew exactly what I was talking about.
We see the screen.
There it is. That's exactly what I was talking about.
Who made that?
So, yeah, I'm pulling this up now.
Man.
This is on Kit.
Who did that?
Like, oh man, it just doesn't. I'm gonna have to go
It's
back.
on Kits?
Yeah, it's on 16 Kit. Is doing this or actually released or put this up, and he just shared it with me just now. So I'm gonna pull it up here just real quick. There we go. So, yeah, this is Mike Smooth Criminal, that they just released. Now, who's doing this? King. Who's doing this? Oh, VF. Oh, yeah, it's VF Toys. Yeah. So they're basically doing this. Let me see. Let me go back here a minute. Let me see, because I'm trying to get like all the pictures of this piece. Here we go. So it looks okay. The hair. Do y'all see it?
No, pull it up.
You don't see it?
Their wrist pegs.
Oh, Peter
look at
Pettigrew.
wrist pegs.
Oh shit.
Yeah, the hair looks really
Ouch.
weird.
He said, "Oh shit."
Like the poses look okay, but the wrist.
You got them Spider-Man hands. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that hand right there, bro.
Bro.
Spin my
Wipe
web.
it straight.
Like, oh, shit. Michael, that's not. You ain't supposed to say that shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah. It looks. Yeah. This right here took me out just now.
Oh my gosh! Yo, look at him with the head. Yeah, that.
No.
Nope.
Yeah, nah.
That's
bro.
no.
Because you would have to keep that hat on the entire time.
And
Like,
dipped. And dipped.
And dip low for the nose.
Uh-huh.
you got an A-head.
and keep it dip. He would have to be this way the entire time.
They got to give him
Just
that
like
30
that.
weight.
Yeah, bro.
You got an A-head.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, this picture right here looks good.
That's by far the best one.
That's
Yeah, it looks good from
I
far,
just
but
hope.
I'm sure it's far from good, man.
Yeah, nah. I can't.
Yeah, I don't even like how the legs look. No.
So, but so InArt
Oh, we're from
said
InArt, yeah.
they are going to touch Mike, right?
Mhm.
I mean,
Pause. They're going to make Mike.
This dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
that might not.
Wow. I didn't even catch that. Damn.
Yeah, they're going to make Mike,
Wow.
right?
I'm
You know what I mean?
I'm off my game
You
tonight.
Calvin, like,
Yeah, Mike. Come on.
Yo.
I'm like,
Yo,
I'm like,
when I
did he
said
say- did he say touch? I said,
Did you see second brother's face when I said it? He was like, "The fuck." Like he looked like He's like,
Wow.
yeah. He's like, the fuck. The fuck you just say? Oh man. What was it? Mafia said. That's kind of why I'm bringing this up, because most of these companies copy each other. So seeing this Michael Jackson coming out is telling. But yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But again, I wanted to bring this discussion up because of the simple fact that people are starting to get their Joker now. And Jay, I can't wait till you get it because I want to see your review. I want to see
4
how you
weeks.
review this figure.
No.
You know, and which if they sent you did it on the invoice. It was just the DHL invoice.
It's just a DHL invoice, and it was.
It doesn't say when.
No.
Dude.
Meaning they just printed it and was like, "Yeah, send them the shipping notification." That shit, it's still in.
So-
I ain't moved.
quick question. So
Yeah.
when I did mine, DHL wasn't an option. Still went with the fastest option, but DHL was an option. And I recently saw that they said that DHL is back. So I'm like, should I email y'all to see if y'all can put it on?
Yeah,
No.
DHL
Did you
should
get
be
it
an
from them
option
too,
now.
Cal?
Said what?
Did you get it from them too?
Yeah.
I thought you got it elsewhere.
It was the devil I knew at the time.
Damn.
It was the devil I knew at the time. That's why I
There
went.
you go. There you go.
Where you going?
I'll be with you, man. You too, Jay.
Yep.
Hey,
Don't need 'em.
my
Don't need 'em.
look, I got mine through them and it came and it was in good condition, so I'm not complaining. And the only figure I have left with them right now is Wanda, and that's what I'm waiting on is to get Wanda. Once I get Wanda, I'm done. And I don't
They're
have to
gonna
worry
make
about
you
it.
wait. If they know that's your last figure, you're gonna be
Mhm.
waiting forever for that.
They doing with me. They were
Yeah,
like,
no.
"You're gonna make him wait."
Yep.
They
The
gonna make you.
last person
They're like, you don't need this right now.
They watching
But-
right now. They like,
Yep.
hey, get that water. Put that back.
Uh-huh.
But
Revoke
Yeah,
all his
just-
points and make this full weight.
exactly, Jay. When you get it in hand, when you get that Joker in hand, it's going to be interesting to see what you say. I would suggest inspecting it, everything, all the way through. It's packaged really tight though, like as far as, again, Mario getting a Queen Studio, package. Yeah, we already know basically that they, with the straps and everything, it's the same way.
Yeah.
It's the same exact way. So it's really secured. But it's going to be interesting. And but I'm telling you, those die cast pieces are heavy. They are weight heavy. Yeah, like it is weight heavy. So just be careful with
can
those.
you see that whole thing, with a machine gun falling off of
Yep.
the hand? Do you think that's like a real thing?
I can't see. Here's the thing, bro. Like because I haven't done it yet. I can't say that that's a real thing. And again, I can't say that it could, because a lot of people are blaming it on the magnetic, on like the pieces as far as like the attachment with the arm. But I'm not sure yet. But it is a heavy piece to have. You know what I mean? So it just depends on what you're trying to pull off with this figure and how you want to have it posed.
And
You know what I
the
mean?
thing with me, like that, like I've seen those videos. I've seen, our good friend Dante's video and all that stuff. And when it comes to like stuff like that, like hands, falling out the pegs, I know we spend spending a lot of money on these things, and we want perfection. But I've had figures, and Second Brother can attest to this. We've both had figures where, things have felt, we had to modify. We had to put a little, piece of tape there, or put a little dab of glue here. So stuff like that, I hate to say it. I don't want to sound, because you should be like, what the hell? Because this is your money. But I'm not too worried about that. Because if it's something that I can fix, now if it's like bashing a sculpt or something like that, or one of them a run in the, in the jacket or something like that, that's a problem. But anything with a hand or something like that, sometimes, all these things, they get built in Hong Kong, and the glues that they use are just not the best glues. So I'm sure there will have to be like a magnet glued down or something like that. That's something that I think which is still a QC issue and nothing to overlook. But personally, I think that's something that I could fix. You don't know until you go through it at the same time too. So
you need to make sure that you have the right separate sculpts as well, because they gave Shane the same one.
Wow.
Yeah, I checked mine, and mine are totally different. The sculpts are different. So, because Shane asked me about it, and that's one of the reasons why I inspected it the other day. They're totally different head sculpts. So, yeah, that's fine.
Did Shane mention what he can, like, what are his options?
Well, he said he basically reached out to Lion Rock, and they're going to send him another one.
Okay.
Like he reached out to Lion Rock. Lion Rock's reached out to InArt, and they're going to send him another one.
All right.
So they did get that taken care of. So I just wonder how that kind of slipped past. You know what I mean? So
remember, he had blue tack on his as well.
Did he really?
I believe he had blue tack at the back of one of his scopes.
Really? Oh, hell no.
Yeah, he said he saw a bit of glue tack. Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah.
Poor Shane. First the shipping, now all this.
Yeah.
Anyway, F. Wellington.
F. Wellington. Yeah. For every InArt Joker, there's a Mars Toys 1966 Joker that really gets the hobby community excited and doesn't price out a chunk of customers. Hey.
But that's not licensed. Consider that too, man. I mean, it was the price was incredible, but if it were licensed, I'm sure we'd be paying like another $100 to $150 on top of it.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, but great discussion, guys. Definitely, we got Beskar Kid in here, the Star Wars guru. He said, "I hope this isn't the case, but when Sideshow first started with their premium format line, they went all in on the packaging with foam, heavy cardboard, then went out the door shortly after." Yeah. I don't know. It could be. I don't know. We definitely have to see, man. But I don't know. I just wanted to bring that up because I just felt as though like what we're getting so far with everybody's, reviews and what they're saying about it so far, and like the certain issues people, even some of the people that were behind it, like I think Will Foxification was talking about how he had issues with the head sculpt. Like a lot of people are saying the same thing, is getting that head sculpt on the body has been murderous. But I'm like, sometimes you just got to take your time. Take your time.
Will couldn't get the freaking Thanos arm out of a socket, man. So I can't really trust that judgment call.
And then he sent it back. He said he sent it back because of that, right?
Yeah. Oh, come on, dude. Really? Put a little elbow grease in that thing, man. Come on.
Yeah, but
yeah,
I don't know, man. Like I said, it's up in the air. But I think that Hot Toys is always solidified. You know, I always say that you can't base a company off of just one figure. You just have to see what they do and how they perform going forward. But I can honestly say with that Joker in hand, they are serious. They're dead serious.
Yeah.
I'll say that. They are dead serious because it is a phenomenal piece. It's a work of art. So, Jay, you will honestly say when you get in the hand, you're going to be like, yeah, this was worth the wait. It definitely was. It was worth the wait.
I can't wait. That's good. I'm glad because I wanted to know what your opinions was now that you have it in hand. So
it's worth the wait. But I think that the leg up is the simple fact that we and those who haven't gotten it yet, like everybody who's out there waiting on the leg up is that you get reviewers, you get certain people's opinions, you get a chance to see what other people did wrong so you can do it right.
There you go.
Yeah, that magnet placement definitely is something that I know about.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But and the thing is, it's like now you don't have to do it the same way. You know, you don't always have to follow suit.
Wait to see what you do with it because you're a poser. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knocking anybody else out there that did it, but I just want to see what you because posing is its own art form. So I want to see you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So I'll give you a slight hint of what I'm going to do with that version, with the purple coat version of it. And a lot of it has to do with the tumbler. So I'm just going to give you a hint of what I'm going to do with it and how it's going to look aesthetically in my mind, how I want it to look. The gel cell scene, well, with the seated Joker, I'm not even going to use the gel cell. I'm just using the bench. I'm not going to use the gel cell because I have an idea for that. But with the purple coat, it has a lot to do with the tumbler. It's going to be dope. I can't wait. I can't wait to pull that off. And I can't do it until I get back from London. That's the thing, is I can't do it until I get back, but it's gonna be exciting. I can't wait to do it. But let me see. Last up, what did Mafia say? He said, people need to know that figures require futzing. Just got my damn toys Claire in from Resident Evil 2, and she's amazing. Photos I saw from people almost turned me off. Take your time with your figures. Yeah, take your time, like Mafia does, caressing all his figures.
Oy. Why you gotta give me that visual, man? I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight. What the hell?
Hey. Anyway, man.
You all night, dude. Watch.
Been a great night, man. Thank you guys for coming through. Great discussions as always. I'm gonna start with Mr. Drop Your Draws, bro. What you got going on? What you got coming up, man?
Tomorrow I will be with these fellas and yourself, I believe. What's that? Best of the Best.
Yeah.
We have LWO Friday.
Yeah.
My weekend, who knows? Because I did 3 streams on Sunday, so and wasn't planned for any of them. But then next week, this weekend I'm packing. I cannot wait. Leave them in the box.
John, I can't, bro. I can't with him.
I hope that's not for the draws.
Oh my!
But I'm packing this weekend to get ready for this trip. I can't wait.
Yeah, man. Definitely next week can't come quick enough.
4:30 p.m. at LAX cannot get here fast enough on Wednesday.
Bro. Nice. I'm leaving at 8 p.m. We're leaving at 8 at night. So as soon as I get on that plane, Tylenol PMs, I'm out. 8-hour flight, I'm out. I'm gone. I'm gone. Straight up. I'm gone. I'm out. But yeah, I can't wait. Jay, what's going on with you over there, bro, at Brother Cousins Toy Reviews? What's going on with you? What you got coming up, brother?
I'm just finishing my Quill and Blurred review. I've been taking my time working on that, but I've been editing it with the new computer, and it's been great editing. It's been amazing right now. So I gotta get that up. That's gonna be good. Yes, finally, because my old computer was just it was taking me too long. But yeah, so I got that coming on Quill and the Blur. That's an awesome set. So we're gonna be doing a review on that. Best of the best tomorrow, of course.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. That's gonna be great. Got a lot to talk about. I'm still putting the show together. I'm gonna have some cool topics, cool things to talk about. Some Marvel.
Yes.
We're gonna talk about the MCU versus Marvel Comics. So that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, can't wait. That's gonna be a dope discussion. Hell yeah.
That's gonna be dope. And that's it. I'll be on Mafias this weekend. We'll be on Tales from the Dark Side this Saturday. And you'll see me around.
Yeah, definitely. Cam like he's saying, baby, don't worry. I'm gonna be upstairs in just a minute. You ain't got to worry about nothing.
My wife is
She-
asleep and does
He says she's asleep.
She's like, I'm asleep. Don't talk to me. I'm like,
Yeah.
In the
118
morning.
people. 118 people out there. Make sure you hit the like button on the way out, man. Seriously, hit that like button. Get us to 100 or even over 100. Definitely well worth it. If you haven't already subscribed to Brother Cousins Toy Reviews, it's damn near worth it. You want to do that and make sure that you do so. Best of the best. We got, Good Morning Grails, all that. Make sure you actually do so. Definitely. El Profesoro, man, what you got coming on besides the L1?
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Yes, you do.
No. Yo, Scoundrels tomorrow night, man. That's gonna be
Yeah, I
fun. discussion. We got
cannot
two episodes to talk about.
wait.
So yeah, that's definitely gonna be
Yes.
fun. LWO Friday night. It's always a blast. Be on there with Jay tomorrow night as well. That's the best hanging out with all of y'all. So I'm gonna be everywhere, man.
Everywhere,
Then,
all at once. That's what I'm talking
Tuesday night on Ant's show, man. I introduced this hot button topic, man. So if you guys get a chance, go back and check out our.
That was a
Tuesday
hell of a
show.
hot button topic last night too.
Yep.
You got a
I
few
mean, but
people
I'm
hot
just
in the
gonna drop it here. I mean, should Star Wars be rebooted? Right.
Oh,
Everything.
See,
Right. We had that discussion on Tuesday, so you guys go check that out, man, and let me know
Yeah,
what you
then.
guys think of that.
It-
The next week's discussion, it's just gonna suck that you're not gonna be there, man. Because I really
I
want to hear you
know.
with this, but it's got to do with X-Men.
The X-Men,
That hot
shit.
button topic is gonna be interesting.
Mhm.
But yeah, man. But thanks for having me on tonight, man. It was cool hanging out.
Yeah,
cool
definitely,
to
man.
be
If you
on,
haven't already, yo,
BWO tonight, man.
Be-
So I'm the odd one out here, bro. Now I know what Anthony feels like coming out Friday nights at LWO.
Well, it's about time. Shit.
And it's like, Cal was like, what?
bro. Wow, that's funny. Anyway, episode on IG, YouTube. Make sure you basically follow him always. Second brother, MB Dyson himself. What's going on with you, brother? What you got coming up, brother?
Man.
What you in Miami doing there, brother? You in Florida right now, right, brother?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just trying to kick this last ditch of COVID-19 out of my system before the MegaCon on Saturday.
Ooh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah, kind of ticked off that I was trying to get that little photo in with Katie so I could just rub it in both of y'all's face, but she canceled it.
She canceled today.
She canceled the con, but I will be hugged up against Rosario Dawson. I will be doing that. Yeah. So, we got a little, me and Little Macho got a little day day full with that.
You didn't have to
Sorry,
go
brother, I
there,
need all
bro.
the details with that one. Man.
You have to go there.
He said you gotta go.
That's just killed the game. That's just
You have to go there.
you just ripped it. I mean, just
Hey, that was a long time coming. Long time coming. Long time.
He's
Come on, man. You can't even close your eyes on that, sir.
He said, "Come on, a long time." Yo, you see
Jay.
people dreaming.
Look
Right?
at Jay.
Yo, I'm looking at
Right.
everybody right now. Look at
Man.
you. Yo, I looked at the entire panel when you said that. Calvin's like, Jay is like sitting up there looking at. Yo, you remind me of what's his name, Red Fox on Harlem Nights when they was talking about Sunshine, bro.
Oh,
You was looking at Bro, you was sitting up there like,
I just look at.
and Cam's sitting there like, man, shit.
I don't want to meet her.
Yeah, man.
Hey, Barbara. Hey, get your mama. Barbara, I ain't coming home.
I ain't coming home. I definitely ain't coming home. That's funny, but no,
So it's gonna
definitely,
be a
man.
nice. It's a nice stat con, and Lil Macho get to finally meet Hayden Christensen, so we make sure
Oh hell yeah!
that
that's gonna
happens.
be cool.
Because they're gonna be there, but they're gonna shoot directly out from there and probably go head over to London.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
probably because Katie canceled 2 other cons. She's supposed to
Yeah.
have been at Richmond,
Yeah.
and then she canceled this one. So it must be some surprises coming around for that.
Bro,
that London
she's
thing.
hot right now, bro. Like
Yeah.
she's on a circuit right now, touring around, like doing
Good
different
for her,
talk shows.
man.
She's hot
for
right
her.
now, bro.
Well
like she's
deserved.
really
Well
well deserved, but she's on
Well
fire
deserved.
right now. So
I'm a sucker for length of hair. That hair length on her, I got me like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tilted to the left, right?
I'm watching with a whole different perspective now.
Man, it's almost to the point where you just like, you got your significant other and you just going to be like, I'm already setting the disclaimer, pick which side you're going to slap. Just pick like you're going to do the left side or the right side. You might as well let's get it over with.
Yep.
See, the thing is, Toya got hands. She got hands, bro. She got swift hands too. She could punch. So, and I'm being celebration with her, bro. So I got to pick my spots. I'm just gonna be like, yo, Calvin said Calvin said he wanted.
My wife don't even
Calvin.
She was like, Katie, who? I'm like, don't even worry about it. She don't know Star Wars like that.
I'll be like,
Mario, you're gonna have to be around with the smell of salt.
She'll know who Rosario is.
I'll be like, hey, yo, babe, me and Calvin about to go take a picture because Mario said he wanted a picture. He wanted us to send him one. So,
oh please,
I mean,
yo, we're gonna see that picture. You guys are gonna be all up on her. In the corner, we're just gonna see Toya's arm just like this, reaching out for you right before they snap the picture.
But you gonna say, like
exactly, though, exactly.
It's gonna be a hand reaching at you.
Let them like,
Rosario gonna be like, straight up. But thank you, man. Thank you for being here as always, second brother.
Man, love it,
and
man.
Last but not least, Cutting Cam, what you got going on, bro?
Yeah, man. So I recently dropped a live unboxing. It's called a late night mail call. It sounds like something on Cinemax, but it's not. So check it out on
wow.
Check it out on my YouTube right now on the rewind if you guys haven't seen it yet. I'll be also doing a review of the Quicksilver figure that I just received last week.
Nice.
And then if anything drops this week that I feel like it's just worth talking about, I'll drop a new episode of the new though, man. But thank you as always, bro, for having me.
Wait a minute, Cam. Hold on for a minute. Did you say late night like Cinemax? Did I just hear that right?
Yeah, that's
exactly what he said.
Do you know how many kids got their ass whipped for late night
Cinemax, bro?
Yeah, I was one of them.
With the squiggly lines.
That was me.
Yeah.
Trying to see a chitty with the squiggly
lines.
What you watching down here so late? You got it on the back button. You got to hit the back button.
Fingerprints on the TV.
Mafia said I'm missing the max. Damn. Yo.
Remember DirecTV used to give you like a week free of like channels?
Cam dropping them pics too.
Like,
man, satellites would show up and kill it. You go to a channel and just be a black screen. You be like, oh
man, it's gone. Dang. Don't worry,
bro. We used to grab the knob and we used to try to jiggle it just enough. we used to take the cable box knob and twist it like a certain way because if you jiggle a little bit, those squiggly lines turn straight for a second, but it's just slanted.
Yep.
And it's just slanted for a second. Yep. But you'd be like, shh, mama gonna come downstairs if you keep making noise.
No, it was bad when you forget and leave that damn channel.
You be having it on the back button. You'd be like, I forgot.
I was ahead of my time. I used to set the VCR, turn on at a certain time. I knew a movie was coming on, just leave it on the channel, and they would just record while I was asleep.
There you go.
Get up the next morning.
Automatically move the line right with your mom.
Booty King said, yeah, I bet y'all was jiggling them knobs.
Calvin, this explains so much, bro. There's so much, man. That's connected right now, man.
Old school, straight.
Hey, mom wasn't watching my tapes. I would just record over something else.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just erasing, rinsing.
Like, this is not your preschool graduation, Calvin.
Your mom see a random takeover video of the Young and the Restless.
This is Calvin's graduation to manhood.
Yo, straight. Oh, that's crazy. You see Jay over there quiet. He's like, yo, I ain't telling y'all shit.
You know.
Yeah, I do.
Mario got jokes. He forgets. I've seen him in action too.
Who, Mario?
Bro, who
Oh,
took
yeah.
me? Who took me? Who took me? Who started this?
And
Who
what I
started
do-
this? Who
and
started
where was
this?
I was
Who
sitting my ass
started
down in
this?
the booth, so I didn't go nowhere.
Bro, they said
Who was in heaven?
they said
Who
as
was in
soon as that
heaven?
door opened, Mario took that cane, twirled it around his finger, and put it in his
Hey.
clothes. They said he was like,
Hey, you know my shit folds up too, man. So
when I say he was walking on clouds,
yo,
that
you know,
brother
no,
was
you know what Mario did? He pulled some Indiana Jones shit. He took the cane and turned it into a hanger for his coat and put that shit around. He said, nah, let's go. Let's go.
no doubt, man.
It's time for business.
Yo, damn.
Oh man.
Yo, Mario, they said you was
Uh,
floating around that club like Spike
Kevin.
Lee in the movie, bro. They said you was like this.
Yep.
Calvin, when we going back? When we going back? When we going back, Calvin? When we
See,
going back?
see what I'm saying?
When we
See
going
what
back?
I'm saying?
See? Wow.
Remember the one that got me home at 6 a.m. Cal, why we leaving so early? It's
That was a straight
3:37
up
a.m.
buzzkill,
What are you
man.
talking about?
Over here, ruining the vibe. Had a good thing going on. You over here, we gotta go. I'm just getting started, man. What are you doing? Why you gotta do me like this?
You know what we need to do? All of us need to go and just write a movie script while we're in there, bro. We can make some money, bro.
You got
While
nothing
we're
but
in there?
content. You
While
got
we're in
nothing
there,
but
and Mario's the main
content.
character, bro.
Hold on.
Everybody
so,
just-
so y'all, you guys are coming. Everybody coming out? Are we planning a trip? Are we planning a trip?
If that's the case,
Sales that way.
we need trackers.
Oh man,
I
that's
need
the
a tracker
dream.
on Mario. Somebody need to hook a tracker on
Somebody
No,
needs to build-
No, you don't.
You blink
Just
and his ass
ask.
is gone.
You're gonna have a bunch of people pointing that way.
Where
Mira,
Mario-
ahí está.
Yo, yo.
Se fue para allá. Oh, he's upstairs. Go look
I'm gonna
upstairs.
get some change. All right.
he seemed
Hey, I got lost.
like a couple
I got
hours.
lost, man.
No, you got found.
Oh man.
I'm done. Anyway, thank you
Lake
guys for
Minnetonka ain't got
being
nothing
here.
on that.
A way to end the night. That was incredible. That was fun. That was fun as hell. Anyway, I won't be back here next week for Say What. I will be in London, but I might be on a live stream at London just to give you a taste of what's going on over there. Celebration. Me and Kyle probably be doing that, walking around, doing some crazy ish. So again, expect that probably then, but there won't be Say What. There won't be a comic book talk with friends next week because, like I said, I'm just be doing a couple of different things. But yeah, but yeah, thank you guys for being here. I will be here the week after next, though, just to kind of give you some highlights. Hopefully, we get some releases, some reveals, because again, you got to remember, a lot of people are forgetting, and I don't know why I didn't talk about it tonight, but I just wanted to wait. We got 40th anniversary Return of the Jedi next week. We got 20th anniversary of Clone Wars. So there's going to be a lot happening next week.
Yes.
A lot happening next week. And the thing is, is Sideshow going to have a Sideshow Con or something like that for Celebration? Are they going to have something for it?
I don't think they're at the con, but I wouldn't be surprised if they do something over here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, are they going to do something over there live?
I'm sure they might.
Yeah. Because the thing is, this is London we're talking about, and I doubt that there's going to be a presence over there. I don't know. So
Yeah.
just have to wait and see.
We'll see.
Yeah. But it's going to be a lot. So I hope you got them banks secure straight up. Yeah. So it's going to be a lot dropping next week. We're going to see. So anyway, thank you guys for being here. See you guys when we get back. Deuces.